king of no crack, baby. Take, wheel. Take, wheel. Everybody take, wheel. Come on, take, wheel. Take, wheel. Everybody take, wheel. We got to speak to me, bitch, I don't give a fuck. Give you a jab to the nose and make you say what's up. I'm in the club, nigga, talk with the long barrel. When the music stops having sick and not Christmas carols. People hate me, man, I really do know why. They see the wings on my back and they know I'm gon' fly. So what the fuck supposed to do? Just try to please people. Got my indicator family and I don't get people. Remember, used to put newspaper in my tennis shoes. Used to walk around in them tennis, the men's shoes. For party nigga, I was too thugged out for that. Never told all my enemies I couldn't be a rat. But niggas told on me, nigga, they got it in return. Now I ain't mama's living room in a nice earth. Fuck you, your whole crew, bitch, cause you gon' get caught. Blow your brains out in your lap, now hold that thought. Motherfuckers stop pretending of a new era. Jay will get in and poppin', nigga, cause I'm so clever. You can love me, you hate me, nigga, but I'm still with G5 legacy, never in the bitch, stop pretending. This is the beginning of a new era. Jay will get in and poppin', nigga, cause I'm so clever. You can love me, you hate me, nigga, but I'm still with G5 legacy, never in the bitch, stop pretending. This just for my killers who just straight up murder. They in the super dead.
Give me that chicken right there. He over here playing. He trying to be cute. He trying to be cute over here. Stop playing, bro. Stop playing with the chicken over here calling you. Chicken over here calling you over here.
Menace to society. That's my favorite one. There's it in the camera, but that's my favorite gun. My name's Gunner, yes, I'm gunning for your fucking dome. You the homie kid, cause you always running fucking home. Every day, other boy, your house will clap it up. Run my mouth like a big booty bitch. I'm it up. Try to get some pickups just like they did at Jasper. Keep fucking around, your new friend is gonna be Casper. You gon' be in the casket, people trying to coffin on you. But so many hoes ain't taking can't play golf on you. Motherfuckers stop pretending up a new apple. Jay will get in and poppin', nigga, cause
what up, Tony Tone?
You can love me, you hate me, nigga, but I'm still with it. G5 legacy never in the bitches stop pretending. This is the beginning of a new era. Jay will get in and poppin', nigga, cause I'm so clever. You can love me, you hate me, nigga, but I'm still with it. G5 legacy never in the bitches stop pretending. Fuck that shit, bro, I'm tired of being nice. White shit in your head, it's like it's not a fucking license. I keep the termites fed like a pistol, stay with some lead. Like Marita, dog, stay with some bread. I lived in the trailer, not no projects. They still got it, but you wouldn't run on my set. I kill niggas, dog, and also I kill time. Tell out my snitches, head two fucking moms. Niggas tell on me, goddamn, they drop a fucking dime. Your brains are gone, now you out of your fucking mind. And niggas know I fight you, bitch, young bitch, stop, but they don't fucking understand to get the bitch, get that head, that gun clap.
Yeah, I can do it over there,
You can love me, you hate me, nigga, but I'm still with it. This is the beginning of a new era.
Right here, you trying to be cute.
Nigga, cause I'm so clever. You can love me, you hate me, nigga, but I'm still with it. G5 legacy never in the bitch, stop getting.
That's the point right there. That's the point. Yeah. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Hey, welcome to another. I'm talking about a super extra, extra, you know what I'm saying, episode of 5Cast, you know what I'm saying, the experience, you know, and this is what we do out here. Hey, if you can see, I'm just waiting for somebody to chime in here in a second. But if you look in the front right here, and I'll talk about it as soon as I get him linked in. He's about to log in here in a second. I want to tell y'all about these shoes I got up here in the front. When I tell you they fire, ooh, they are nothing but fire. But shout out to Classic Cleanings, you know what I'm saying? Hygiene. They provided a great spread for y'all tonight. They sponsored the meal, you know what I'm saying, the drinks for the night for y'all. So can y'all give them a applause if you will? That's Classic Cleanings, you know what I'm saying? You know, make sure you keep your dental hygiene together. That's what it's all about, you know what I'm saying? So we really appreciate them for sponsoring the meal tonight. Great stuff. But hold on, let me get another second here. I think he should be logging in here in 1 second. He'll be right here in 1 second. But this shoe right here, if y'all know who Van Johnson is, I don't know if you know who he is, but if you ever watched Black Ink, then you probably have seen him before. But this shoe, this is my order. It came in today. I have named them. I renamed them. I call them the VJ ones. You know what I'm saying? So, I had him and my bro Kev up out of Chicago. The CEO of Savage Yet Civilized. They came together for a partnership in this shoe right here. When I tell you, it's clean, it's smooth. Even when they came in, y'all were looking at the shoe and saying the shoe was nice, right? It was on point. The shoe was on point, And hold up, without further ado, who I got on here? Do you hear me, my man? Kev?
What's going on, my G?
Kev, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Man, listen, I'm telling the people about the shoe, man. Listen, I got my shoe in today. Kev said, hey G, your order should be right there at the door. I get a knock on the door, and guess what happened? Man, they got my shoe, man. You know what I'm saying? When I tell you the damn delivery service was on point right there, it was on point. So if you could tell people a little bit about the shoe, man, I would greatly appreciate it.
Yeah, no, definitely, man. I went for a 90s vibe, with a 2022 look, just like the Air Max back in the 90s. I'm an 80s baby. So, we had to go with the 90s soul. And then I created the whole upper, me and Van, with the strap. We went with like the Air Force One,
right?
To make it that 2022 look with the 90s vibe. So it's triple leather, got the rubber backing with the logo. I mean, it's all molded sole. It's customization to his finest.
Man,
we really took time on that.
Yeah, man, that the leather is hidden. The leather on it is on point. I got a great engagement next week. You know what I'm saying? That I'm gonna rock these. You know what I'm saying? Because we're all black anyway. So I'm definitely gonna rock these. You know what I'm saying? But I gotta have my red laces in here. But I showed everybody with with the black laces.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So
you can switch it up with the black.
Laces. But red just happened to be my favorite color from when I was a little boy, and so it's just one of those things, man. And I think it's a handsome shoe. It's nice. It's sleek. Definitely the black look good on women. The white ones it's different colors. You have different color in the shoe too, right?
Yeah, I got different colorways. I got navy blue and gray, white, gray, and red, and then we got the limited black and gold.
Okay. Ooh, that black and gold probably tight too. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I'm partial to this right here because I can rock the black with everything, right? I throw my hoodies on, rock these. With that gum bottom, man, don't play with me. Stop playing, kid. I don't know why you hit him with the gum, baby. Why you put the gum on?
That's just a classic. Also with the classic Reeboks, had the gum bottoms, and I like anything, peanut butter guts or gum bottoms. That's just my little flavor that I like. So I had to add that to the shoe.
Right. Okay. All right. Cool, man. Hey, I just wanted to get you on here to let you know. Hey, well, you already knew I got them because you told me I was getting them. But I wanted to make sure I brought you in. If you could tell everybody how they can get a hold of you and get a hold of that fabulous brand of yours that's hot. You know what I'm saying? Can you let them know?
Thank you. Yeah, you could go to savage_yet_civilized. That's my IG. You could DM us. The website is sycapparel.com. And, we ship 2 days, quick. Everything's in stock, ready to ship out, so.
Hey, man.
Definitely
well, I appreciate
the support.
Up in Chicago. You're doing your thing up there. How's the weather today?
Oh, man, it's like about 40 degrees. Yesterday, we had 80 degrees weather. And then, everybody was enjoying it. Now we back to reality with the cold front that just came in.
Oh, man. Okay. Well, we got some heat down here, so we're going to enjoy this heat, listen, I got one of my hoodies on right now because I'm rocking that 5 Skull right now. You know what I'm saying? Which, merch is dropping today, so I'll make sure I put that out at the end of the show. My guests are the priority, so I don't talk about my stuff right now. But these 5 Skull hoodies is popping. And then, we got the let me see. We got the daggone the Chuck shirts. You know what I'm saying? I'll talk about that too. You see that two-tone in there?
Oh yeah, I gotta give me one.
we can design those up like that and make it happen. But we're gonna go hard with that. So, but we'll talk about that a little later on the show, man. Hey, Kev, I appreciate you, bro. Thanks
you,
again.
man.
Making sure my stuff got in, man. I even just checking in on it to make sure I got it. So I really appreciate that, bro. And when somebody can get a CEO, take the time to do that. I mean, that just shows the type of company you run. So I appreciate you, brother.
I appreciate you having me.
Show out. Got the young brothers in here, man. Avenue 80 just dropped their album today, and so we wanted to bring them in here to celebrate them. You know, we're gonna hear from the artists. We're gonna hear from the beat makers. You know, because like I told them earlier, you won't hear from them until they turn into a Kanye. So I'm trying to catch them before they Kanye on me, and so I can say they release the podcast.
I was just listening to, man, Resurrection and Fee 5-4. I mean, them are the hardest tracks that I feel, you know.
He's in Chicago already. See what I'm saying? See, we talking about his shoes right here, and now he already talking about songs in Chicago. You get what I'm saying? And we don't talk about stuff on podcast now. We say we won't do something, we go ahead and jump on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
You know, so that's the thing about it, man. So Kev, they definitely gonna be hitting the website up, and I'll make sure I have the website up here and everything. And in fact, if you can, you know, if you on the show, type it in there in the comment, and then I'm gonna plug it. I'm gonna have it locked in there. All right.
Okay, sounds good, man. Thanks for having me.
All right, man. I appreciate you, man. Love you, brother.
All right, love you too, bro.
All right, man. We back in fact. Hey, check this out. We're gonna jump into commercial real quick. Once I come back, we're gonna jump into who I got in the building right now. So I want you to take a smooth move and check out my girl Pamula, baby, with her her foundation, Sunshine for Truckers, and I'll be back with you in 1 second.
I remember my first paycheck as a company driver. I was appalled. How could I survive on $600 a week gross? Paying bills and managing over the road on a trainer's truck, things could get tight. I knew then that I had to help create the change that I wanted to see. To be impactful to the underserved trucking community, I founded my nonprofit Sunshine for Truckers.
Yeah, y'all better go check out my girl Pamula if you playing around. You know what I'm saying? In fact, I talked to Pam today. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to her. We had a conversation today, and yes, she's coming to Houston. We're just trying to figure out a good date that she's gonna come through, and she's gonna be on the show. So that's gonna be a great thing. You know what I'm saying? And my girl Pretty Pocket, she's coming through next month. Y'all think around the 8th, 9th time period. So she'll be here as well. So hey, now the whole point of this show right here. Everybody know my man on my right. In fact, I ain't even really get my mic. He got to share the mic with me tonight because what I did was he was on the show. When was that? About a week or two ago. Okay, he was on the show, and so you know, if you go back and catch some captions from that show, you know, he has a couple songs on the NBA 2K22 game, right? Like, who do y'all know got somebody songs? I know people. That's the way it works, right? You know what I'm saying? But you got to understand that there's a unit that comes with all that. You know, people, they focus on things where one, of course, you get the lyricists, they handle their business, they do. But, you know, the music is made, the conversations has developed, all that stuff comes into play as well. So my thing is, I wanted to make sure that, one, we highlighted everybody that was part of that. And without me even saying that, he was telling me how the whole Avenue 8 structure was. And man, I thought it was beautiful because I hadn't heard anything like that since Rockefeller. And when originally Rockefeller came about, like the concept, that was the concept. And so he told me about the album drop. I said, well, shoot, you have an album drop. We got to bring you back, celebrate that thing then. You know what I'm saying? I said, if y'all ain't doing nothing. And he said, hey, sure, you know. And so I think it's a great thing. I have the brothers here today. And without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and bring them in. My little brothers, you know what I'm saying? Avenue A is in the building. Yeah. So now we're gonna start over here with the man. He won't eat no chicken earlier. You know what I'm saying? He already ate something, G. But he was in here sucking his fingers a minute ago. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna start on the left side of the table. You know what I'm saying? Tell us who you are. You know what I'm saying? What you do, kind of a little bit, and who you are.
Nah, I got you. Yeah. My name's David, and yeah, I produce for Buddy. You know, I've been with this guy since like I'd say like 2017 is really when I started linking up with him, getting like pretty serious with it. You know what I
Okay.
mean? I knew him from a mutual friend, of course, but yeah, he started coming around more, started linking up, making music, and just from there, it started getting legendary. You know what I mean? Like met the dude and had the same vision, same goals, and everything. We just took it from there and rolled with it. You know what I mean?
Come on, man. Shout out to that. Y'all better stop playing. Shout out to that. All right, who I got on my immediate left right here?
9 to 5.
He said 9 to 5 because he ain't working no more. Because listen, this album done dropped. We get rich.
And 9 to 5, I'm an artist, producer. Like bro said, we met from mutuals. Honestly, I met Buddy Rowe. Buddy Rowe introduced me to David. I got introduced to Second Prayers same way. So it's like all in house.
He said all in house. He said it kind of smooth right there. So, and the man who was here already, he's sharing the mic with me tonight though.
Yes, sir. None other. Your boy Buddy Rowe. Yeah, I met my boy David through mutual friends, and it was people that collectively we didn't share the same vision. Everybody was talented in their own right, but I feel like me and David shared the same vision, and then we worked together like real tough exclusively for about a year. Shortly after that year, 5 came along and was like, bro, like I just want to work, and it was just genuine vibes. Second Prayers was always kind of in the cut. Somewhere. Yeah. He was.
He played with the wings though.
Yes, sir. But he started really just he just started coming along like real tough as far as being part of the squad, like maybe in the last 2 years, maybe, you know what I'm saying? So, but I'm gonna let him tell it. But yes, Buddy Rowe.
Go ahead, aka the Wing Master.
Second Prayers producer coming out of Houston, Texas.
Okay.
And met everybody through Buddy, and I'm glad to work with these guys. And but I reached out to Buddy in like 2018, early 2019 maybe. And just started sending ideas back, and then finally came and met him 2019 album release of that 5 days. Yeah. And then it's been locked in since.
Oh man, shout out to that right there. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep his name for the day. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna call him Wing right now, but I'm gonna get him a little later on. That's what's gonna happen. But we got a couple people on checked in on y'all now. Hold up. We got Gabrielle Newton said evening, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And Jerlian Felder said that's my grandbaby. Grandmama gonna put you out there. You already know that, right? You know what I'm saying? Grandma gonna put you out there. That's what grandmas do. Cause she went on the last show. Grandma, what was your last show, Grandma? Come on now, we need your last show. But it's all good. He told me about you though. He told me you ain't play now. We got Jotha Creator. Say 9 to 5. I see you, little bro. You know what it is?
Bro, yeah, my big bro Julian.
Yeah, damn big Julian. Julian came through to watch his brother do his thing.
South Carolina in here.
Come on now, that's where he from?
That's where he at.
That's where he at?
Yes,
what he doing out in Carolina?
Working out there, building a family.
Come on, man. Shout out to him doing his thing. What? What part of South Carolina he in? They gonna type it on there. He probably hang around Columbia somewhere. He out there Columbia doing. I hope at least he in Columbia somewhere.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That's the most city around there. And then Grandma, once again, Grandma said, Grandma need a new pair of shoes like those he just showed. Grandma just said it. Grandma want the daggone VJ1s. She want the VJ1s. You can't let Grandma, you don't drop the album too. You listen, Grandma know if my baby dropped that, she done told everybody the daggone album drop. You know that, right? Grandma gonna let everybody, my baby done dropped that album. You know that. I know it's his 10th one in 9 years, but still, he dropped the album. I knew that, did you? Yeah, I'll be paying attention. You better stop playing with me, man. Go mess with somebody else, man. I tell people in a minute, go mess with somebody else. Oh, you in the Myrtle area. Okay, out there, Deer Park. You know what Deer Park is out there? They got what they call it? Deer Park is like a little, what you call that place you go to on certain days? Timeshare place. Yeah, Deer Park around there. Yeah, man. Don't get caught up in that mess down there.
Yeah.
No, I got caught up in that one. I ain't want it, but we got it. And boy, I tell you, it's hard to get rid of it. You know what I'm saying? All right. Anyway, so today is the 18th of March. The 18th of March came pretty quick because I'm telling you, Buddy Rowe was just on the show. And I saw that time, and I was watching the time ticker, y'all throwing up, okay, how many days away it was from, and all that. But hey, the day is here. So this morning, and one of y'all can start, okay? Buddy ain't gonna start, but one of y'all can start because I got his mic. This morning, what were your thoughts? Somebody started. Come on, I'm scared. Okay, come on. Oh, see, now you about to get that. You about to get that.
Man, buddy got my mic too. You know?
Come on now.
I'll go.
There you go.
I mean, all right. So this is like basically one of like the first projects that I hadn't really like been too. I mean, I mixed it and recorded it and stuff. You know what I mean?
Okay, you did.
But like production wise, I only had one track on there. These guys, you know, had most of the production on there. But
they still don't discount your feeling. Like, what were you feeling though?
But no, that's what I was getting to. But yeah, like it's man, like seeing these guys, like listening to their music, besides just listening to my tracks with Buddy, like listening to how they make music with Buddy as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was feeling like, man, like I'm feeling good. Like I feel like, you know, it's just gonna keep going up from there because now we got like a full team. You know, it's not just me.
Right.
And having these two guys like make music with us, and you know what I mean, like you know, create together. It's just a fresh ear each time. You know what I mean? I'm hearing somebody else's brain and thoughts in music, along with what I've already heard on my music with Buddy. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
But yeah, that's how I felt. I just felt, you know, grateful and happy and basically excited to see like what we're gonna do after that project as well, because that's obviously like the first one where we all like three tag team musically together.
Okay.
I know Second Prez has been like on the last West Fuqua Kids. He had a couple tracks, but like. Now it's like I'm starting to see them guys like really like infuse with us instead of just being like, hey, let me get a couple tracks here and there. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's why. In other words, yeah, I felt happy, man. I felt excited. I was jamming that stuff in the morning. You know, it's just good to listen to like, you know, a collective group coming together.
Right.
Especially
when you part of that thing, the album drop is like this. I'll say album drop 1,000 times in there earlier today. I don't know if people didn't drop album. Not when they dropping them. You know what I'm saying? I probably know them after they drop. You know what I'm saying? 9 to 5. What we got, baby?
Oh man. I was feeling that peace, you know what I'm saying? I can't really explain. You got a soft boy.
Yeah, he does.
All right, yeah, no, my bad. Nah, I'm just playing. I was feeling that peace though, you know. I was feeling that peace. Nervous, of course, but at peace with the fact that, you know, we dropped something amazing. The world get to hear it, and we all come together. I'm finally meeting Second Prez, you know what I'm saying? We talk on the phone and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a blessing that, like, you know what I'm saying, we can all come together for this amazing drop and just being able to share our minds through it.
Man, that's what I'm talking about. 2P, what you got, baby? Put the mic up on you. Put the mic up on you, 2P.
Man.
I got your name now. I'm gonna get everybody one. Don't worry about it.
But you know, woke up feeling like, you know, this the day. Cause you know, I had to get up and go to work at the 9 to 5, and no pun intended.
Nah, straight up, me too.
And, you know, right. You know, I know I'm not the only one, and so you know, came here afterwards, but just felt good to just have it out and just, you know that we're gonna share it with the world, and it's, you know, my first collective project, you know, and so Avenue Aliens, man.
You feel me? Hey,
yes, sir.
What we got, buddy, bro?
I can just say like a collective of everything. This is my first project being released like this, you know, though this is my 10th project in 9 years. This is my first project ever being released with a collective. And so like, it's a new thing within itself. And I'm happy to see it because I built relationships with these guys personally, each of them personally. And then now to see them talking to each other and interacting with each other without me, it's like, okay, now that's a success because it's like it's a brotherhood now. It's not just one person. And then even just like we have conversation, man. One thing that we stand by is like open communication. Like ain't nobody above reproach. Ain't nobody like better than nobody. All of us respect each other on the same level as far as human beings and as far as music makers. So, man, these my brothers, and so, you know, putting this out is just a whole different feel within itself. So I'm just proud and happy.
Button, you know what I'm saying? I'm a button hitter. Now, the collective, you know what I'm saying? The Avenue Aliens, okay? Whose idea was that? And how did that even come about? Who want to share? Go ahead.
Buddy brought that
Yeah,
up.
I was about to say.
Buddy the mastermind of that.
Okay. Well, go ahead. Then I'm gonna let them chime in too now.
Okay, Avenue A or Avenue Aliens, period?
Well, the album is Avenue A.
Right.
Okay. How did Avenue A?
Avenue A, so Avenue Align. So I had indie label before, called Rise Recordings, and I felt like that just wasn't. That was a broad title, and it wasn't really like representative of me all the way. You know what I mean? And so, just was searching and looking for like what best defines me, and just, you know, God blessed me with the title Avenue A. You know, I had a collective before, which is what I met David through. It's called Briar Avenue, which meant kind of like, I'm from a place called Briar Gate, and a briar is like a thorn plant. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, this is a path, and I know it's hard, but we still taking it. And, you know, things kind of didn't work out the way that we wanted it to work out with that. And fast forward years later, Avenue A was like what I came up with, just like, because one thing that was consistent is I never like wavered from the path that I knew God gave me. You know what I'm saying? So that's where it came from. And then just seeing stuff like, you ever like come across certain things in life where it's like, you know, you in the right spot, and it's like all of this other stuff didn't happen, and then you still end up in a spot that's like, nah, I'm supposed to be here. This is like destiny. And that's kind of where it came from. Like, I've been through a lot in this music industry, and, you know, highs and lows and peaks and valleys. And then you look up and you on 2K, or you here and it's like, no, that's because this is what you're supposed to be doing. So that's where Avenue A come from. It's all the way spelled out as Avenue Align. And so I shortened it to Avenue A because Avenue Align, for it being all of this is destined for who it's for. And then also Avenue A for like, we said we was doing this and we sticking to this path.
Okay. That was smooth right there. Now let me ask this right here. As far as, okay, I see how that kind of came about. Now I'm gonna kind of go back a little bit to the 2K deal. So who worked on that piece right there with the tracks on that? Okay, so David. So and this is gonna lead all the way up to this right here, because it's just even with the way it's named and as far as Resurrection coming to that part, but I know what was going on with the 2K thing. So for you, both your tracks got on there?
Well, I made one of them.
Okay.
The other one was this dude named Snooze.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Then shout out to daggone Snooze. You know what I'm saying? But let's talk about the one you did. You, in developing that music, like what zone were you in? Because I'm saying it because you got to understand, bro, that music got onto a game that will forever be there for the rest of everybody's life.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be straight. I would have never thought that would happen, but basically, I'll tell you the story how that track came about. So we planned a trip to LA to basically just go out there and hit studios up. You know what I mean? Just to go out there and just be, you know, active and make music and stuff like that, right?
Right.
So I think it was like that night before I started making the beat, but I started a couple ideas, like just 'cause, like I knew I was hyped to go to LA, stuff like that. But so this guy booked the flight at like 4 or 5 a.m. after it was like super early, right? And I was sitting here trying to figure the ride situation out. So I didn't finish no beats. I had the ideas, stuff like that. But in other words, like once we got to LA, like I couldn't sleep, man. I stayed up for like almost 2-3 days.
So you was up.
Yeah, I was up, and basically I was like, well, what am I do? Just sit here? So I just started working on the beats and stuff like that. And that's what we took to the studio. Like once I got to LA, I started like solidifying those ideas. Right. And
so what were the thoughts? That's what I'm trying to get into your head a little bit.
Yeah. So really, it's just, man, I just didn't want to make waste of the time. You know what I mean? So like, my thoughts were just like, I'm here in LA.
Did you go into the beat machine and just kind of mess with different things?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, basically what it was, I had the idea and I was like, man, like just being in LA kind of like put me a little bit more like, man, let me just kind of like make something where Buddy could just go off on, you know what I mean?
So what was the melody in your head?
And so the melody was just like, honestly, I found a sample that had a melody, but I tweaked it to make it my own.
Okay, so when you tweaked it, how did the melody hum it? I want you to kind of hit it. No, for real. Listen, I'm trying to take people there. This is what I do. I take you there. Because, no, this is what I'm saying. This is one of those times where we get to talk to people like you. You get what I'm saying? I told you, remember when I said, nobody really talks to y'all guys.
Yeah,
right?
well.
Until you become yay.
Yeah, no, that's true. Yeah,
you get what I'm saying?
That, yeah. I was just watching that the other day.
So my thing, I want to feel you. Just like I'm gonna do the same thing you used to. Get your mind ready over there. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Stupid, get your mind ready now. Like, the melody, like once you found the sample, you said you
Yeah.
tweaked it, did a little tweak on it.
I will. It was a slow.
Mm.
So like it sounded like a whistle. I don't know if I could really explain it like that. But it sounded like a not a flute, but it sounded like a whistle. Yeah, that. So that
Okay.
it was slow. It was like a lot slower.
Like
than that.
Candyman will come to get you.
Yeah, exactly. It was a little.
Yeah,
slower.
Candyman. Shout out to damn Candyman. Okay, you know what I'm saying? He gets you when that whistle come. Just gonna tell you that right now.
Yeah, but you know, I sped it up and I was like, man, dude, I feel like somebody can go hard on this. Like, you know,
Mhm.
just that melody, like being sped up and
Okay.
someone like spitting on it. Obviously, like Buddy, I had Buddy in mind.
Yeah, I hope you did. I mean, he put y'all put the flight together. I hope you did have him on your mind. You know what
But
I'm
yeah, I sped it up, made the beat, dude. We got to LA. I was just sitting there, like, you know, after I sent it to him, like right after I finished on the computer.
saying?
This is started writing to it right away.
No, but see you, the producers, boy, that's what they do. They gonna skip everything now. You got the whistle. So
Yeah.
we had the whistle first.
Okay,
You
yeah,
said
got
you sped it up, right? 'Cause I want you before you send it to him. I don't even want him having it yet. So you sped it up a little bit, and then it just started kind of grooving.
Yeah,
you,
the
you
drum-
felt
the
you
drums
felt it
came
first, so you felt it.
Yeah.
Because I hope you ain't just sending Buddy stuff and you ain't felt nothing yet.
Nah.
That's what I'm trying to get you to right there. Shout out,
He'll tell you
shout out that
the-
we getting. No, I want you to let's come listen with him. No, really, because I man, listen, man. Y'all guys are like unicorns. What I'm saying, like the people who be, you know, like even if you listen to Jay-Z's what's the thing he did? He did like a concert, but it was a video too.
Streets of Washington? No.
Not that one. The last one
Yeah,
it was Fade to
Black.
Black. Fade to Black. He was talking about producers.
Yeah.
And when he was talking about Rick Rubin, you know what I'm saying? He was even talking about Kanye. He was saying, you know, these guys, you know, they'll be in their cabin or whatever, and you know, won't come out. You know what I'm saying? And you know, he said because their minds are so great, man. Y'all have great minds. You know what I'm saying? So I guess I'm just, you know, really, I'm paying respect to both of y'all because I want to honor that because it's like y'all guys, man, and gals who do this, man, y'all are getting there and you will feel stuff. Like I love the production of things because that's what makes songs come. You know, and when you can understand, like people want to understand what Dre does. That's why people want to be around him. They want to see him. Eminem said he's just sitting there and just hours and hours and just watch him. And he said he might not have moved, but he will watch him.
Yeah.
Because you want to see that great thing. And they said you can't ask Drake questions when he's in his mix mode. You get what I'm saying? And a lot of times he probably don't even know how he did it because he just does it and he feels a certain thing. You see what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to capture that moment when you created that because to me it's so special. I think it's a big thing because y'all do have a song, you know what I'm saying? The one song y'all got, it's on a game. It was selected over thousands of people, man.
Yeah, no doubt.
You can imagine how many people probably submitted for that game, and to, you know what I'm saying, to get two tracks on there. I don't know how many tracks on the thing, but you got two of them.
No.
You get what I'm saying? You know, so when you sped that thing up, man, you know, like what would you feel?
I mean, I felt honestly like how do you say, what's the word? I mean, not like hype. It's not that I like felt hyped about it. You know what I mean? I just felt like, man, like, see, like I said, look, I never thought it would have happened, but I guess if you really want to break it down like that, when I sped it up and I started making the beat, like I felt hype in the sense of like, damn, dude, like something could happen with this. But in the back of my mind, I guess you want to say I just didn't think it would happen that quick. You get what I'm saying?
Okay, got it.
Like I thought it would be a different song, but I knew something would happen regardless if I make music with Buddy or not.
Right.
I mean, if I'm making music, one of these days
something's
gonna pop. But I just didn't think it would be that track that soon.
Right.
But I guess like if you really, like you said, when I want to like make something hype, when I think about hype is like, man, like I want people to hear that. Now it makes sense that it's on 2K because you hear that you're playing 2K or you're hooping
and it's giving them what?
Yeah,
come on, man. I walked you into that. I walked you all into that thing. I walked you all into it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no doubt, not for sure. And I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
like,
man.
That makes a lot of sense. But
okay, cool.
If you want to put it that way, that's how I felt. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like it just popped that quick, and I was like, damn, dude, okay. I you know, more stuff is open now. Like
I know that it open doors, baby. You know what I'm saying? Open doors. You can walk in certain rooms now. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, no doubt.
Oh no, that's you. Like, yeah, man. You know, I do 2K stuff like that. 22. I know G5 and everything. So you know what I'm saying? So shout out to me knowing you now. So make sure everybody know I know you now, so I can get in certain places. You know what I'm saying? All
I
right,
got
but
you now for sure, dude. I
okay.
got you, don't
So,
worry.
but because the chicken game was good, right?
Nah, dude.
Shout out to Classic Cleaning once again. They did their thing, providing chicken tonight. Buddy. So now, once he felt all that right there, he did a Magic Johnson. He did a Scottie Pippen. You know what I'm saying? He did an Allen Iverson, and he chunked the ball over to you. So when you heard that thing, what happened?
When I heard it,
Be honest. If you didn't feel it, just say you didn't feel it.
yeah, I felt it. He sent it in a pack. It was like a pack. It was
Yeah.
it was almost the whole 5 days in
Yeah.
one pack. And I don't even think like Altitude, I don't even think it had drums on there. I think it was just a melody or something. I don't know. I know it was like all of the beats.
Nah, I
were-
think it did have drums. It just didn't have that bass.
It didn't
That's
have
what
the
it was.
bass.
Yeah, that's-
Okay.
That bass was kind of filled it up. But yeah, I
Yeah.
remember now that I remember. Yeah.
So it was like when I heard that, I don't know. It's like the beat led the way, honestly. If I'm gonna be honest, like I have certain tracks where I can kind of go in with either a pre-written verse or I could just lead the way with my verse and the beat can just kind of, but like that beat led the way for me. And it was just like it was an easy kill because like you said, it was like Kobe Shaq moment versus Portland.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so hey, listen, I need to bring that in so I can bring this in right here. So we walking the dog a little bit, okay? So we brought you into the 2K piece right there. So and I wanted to do that because you got to understand now, it's a thing called momentum, and when great things happen, we should take advantage of that momentum. You know what I'm saying? Because there's not many times that momentum happens for a lot of us. You know what I'm saying? People in general. So now he has a great group of people around him. You know what I'm saying? Avenue A is doing their thing. Everything I hear out of his mouth, he's talking Avenue A. Avenue A. It ain't just about Buddy Rowe with him. It's Avenue A, his boys, his team. And so now this thing comes around where a song had to be made for some submissions were getting made for this hot movie. I think it was a movie out here on the streets. I don't know if y'all heard of it. It's called The Matrix. You know what I'm saying? A resurrection on that piece right there. Now, a song was made. Right. Okay, who where does song come from? Where does music come from? Yeah. Okay, okay. Which two? Because we got all kind of
9 to 5.
Okay. So now we about to go and put it. Come on, 2P, pull that mic over there. You ready? You ready now? Come on, peace out, letting pull the thing to you. It's there for you now.
You want to go first, 5?
No, this how I gotta go. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go like this. Cause this is hot now. You don't just be come on, man. You don't just be doing stuff for the Matrix. Not the Matrix, man. You might do some Jane and George or some movie we don't know nothing about. But we talking about the Matrix. We talking about Warner Brothers. We talking about the Matrix. The Matrix. We talking about box office smash movie, The Matrix. Now, I just want to make sure everybody understand this. What caliber of people we working with right here? Who I know, I've known them for years and everything. I didn't want to let y'all know that. But so now I need to know the birth of this beat. I need to know how y'all did this. So I mean, y'all gonna be talking like this too now, because I know you had. Hey, listen to this. Oh, so y'all gonna be doing a bunch of this, and which is good. Then we'll get to you. So we'll get to you. We know you had to lay some stuff on there, but I need to know how this production went. Talk to me.
All right. So the making of movie.
You gotta talk loud this time, because we gotta make sure we get this.
All right. So the making of movie. So it was like
That's what it's called?
it was called movie.
Oh, it was called movie.
Yeah,
The beat.
The beat was called movie when I got it.
Yeah.
Okay, well, who started the beat off?
So I started it off with the melody. It was supposed to be a score. Well, I made it in reference to a score, like a movie score. That's why I called it movie. But
hold up now. So you saying you so deep with things? You sitting around here? You ain't trying to just make regular stuff. You thinking for like TV shows and movies?
yeah.
You over here? Your creative mind is on some TV show, movie type thing. Come on, little boy. Come on. Come on, man. You heard me. Go ahead, man. Keep going. You talking about making scores right here. I ain't heard nobody say about making scores. They talking about, man, we'll make a song. He making scores.
So I got the idea because I was thinking in my head about Quincy Jones. How like he did scores. So I know I'm not on that level, but at the time I was trying to get my feet wet back in producing.
Mhm.
So I was just trying new things and stuff that was out of my element that I could challenge myself with. So I never tried to score. So it was like late at night, like almost 10 or something like that. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try and make this beat. I'm gonna start it. I never intentionally finish it. I was gonna get back to it. My process is like probably a week or two after. Then I listen to it again and be like, okay, maybe I can add this.
Mhm.
So I just started it. And me and Second Prayers was already talking. Like he used to always send me beats and stuff. Like I send him something and he asked something on it. I'm like, bro, how did you do this? You know what I'm saying? Like,
So Fred
how
be in the
did you-
lab.
Yeah, so
That's why he be looking like he be looking at his laptop all the time. Like
Man.
I can only imagine him.
Like-
He got his fishing hat on. He got I'm over here.
Nah, straight up.
Yeah.
And like it's crazy. Like, David used to make the beats. Like he made the beats for my album and stuff like that.
Mhm.
And it's like, all right, once I'm in producing mode and stuff, like I'm not like that. I can't just send you a complete beat. I'm like, I'm gonna start this off and see what you hear on it. Maybe you can add something to it. And that's basically what I had in mind. So a couple days passed. I ain't really expect nothing. I woke up in the morning and Second Prayers was like, I sent you something in an email. Let me know what you think. So I was just waking up.
Hold on, stop,
And-
hold on.
yeah.
So you said what again? You hit him up and said, hey, I sent you something in email.
No. Second Prayers told me that. So I sent it to him already.
So he already got it.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay, I'll start. Okay, so you messing me up right now. I was slipping. I'm slipping right now. Shout out to me slipping. Because I would have caught that pass. I ain't catch. I think I was on this daggone this honey mustard, the chicken right here. Got me slipping. You know what I'm saying? So you said you was up about 10 o'clock. It was late because that's your process. You know what I'm saying? You were working late. You saying you started doing this thing, thinking about the score. I'm just gonna put the story together, right? And you didn't finish.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. But you sent it over to 2P.
So,
Okay, you sent it over 2P. He 2P for the night. We know you did. We know who you is, but we 2P for the night. So 2P, he shot you that email. You got it. Tell me, I need to know when you open that thing, what you do.
Man, first just damn. I don't know if we can curse on here.
Yeah,
I'm just keep
shout out to
it
cursing. Don't put it out there. Y'all done dropped the album.
But,
Curse, man.
But that a lot of times if you collab with another producer, you might get like a 4-bar loop, maybe 8, something like that. 5, I think he sent me like at least like 16, and it varied out. And this is not just no loop. Like this is a fully fleshed out idea to me because he had drums that are on Resurrections. Those are his drums, or we resurrected. Like that's all 5 right there, And just the whole thing was just textured out. Like I really couldn't lose. Like no matter what I did with this, it was gonna be.
You could throw a triangle on that thing and been on it.
Exactly. So so I was
You
like,
didn't get that triangle I sent you. I sent you a triangle back then. I think I got some credits on that one right there, but we'll talk about that later.
But so I was listening to it. I was like, dang, like what can I even like add or do to this? Because it was already so solid. And I was like, you know what? I just gotta just do me, not overthink it. So I slowed it down. Try to take it to Texas a little bit.
Okay.
Just threw some drums on there and really a few background sounds, but really it's all in there already. So and then put some touches on there.
Y'all modest. Well, I love y'all. Y'all some modest guys. You know what I'm saying? Y'all some modest guys. But I'm about to bounce it back to you because I know he had to send it back. You had to send it back, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then. So now, you did some things on it, D?
I've added a couple little things. I mean,
what? You ain't gonna be saying little. I ain't gonna let him be that. You ain't want no wings earlier, but you ate some. You know what I'm saying? So don't talk about this little bit of stuff, man. So he threw the alley over to you.
Well,
right?
No.
So
I got it after the fact. I got it after the fact. They did their thing.
Oh, okay. So you ain't throwing to him. You threw it back.
Not yet.
You threw it back at 9.
Yeah.
So 9 got it back. Okay, 9. So 9 you wake up. You got an email. You got mail. So you open it up.
Right.
Let's talk about it.
So, like I said, I was just waking up. I saw the text. And he was like, check your email. Let me know what you think. So I checked it, of course. Threw the earphones in. And at the time I had my gaming headphones. I ain't really had no other headphones but those. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I still got an old iPhone, so I just put the aux in there, you know what I'm saying, the headphones in. And I was just listening to it, and I kid you not, I can't even lie, I was crying. Like
Ooh,
I
hold
shed a
up.
tear.
Come on now. You put a tear on the books.
Damn,
Nah,
bro.
straight up.
Shout out to dropping them tears.
Straight up.
Now,
Yeah.
what do you think about it? You know what I'm saying? From that first listening to it like that, like, why do you think you felt that way? Because you know what you sent him.
Yeah.
So for it to come back to you this way, you know what I'm saying? Like, what do you think it was that made you really kind of like, man, that melted you?
Cause it caught me off guard, first of all. Cause I didn't think he heard something like that on that. Like my whole expectation was far left from what he did.
Okay.
And it was far greater than what I thought would happen out of it. Like
Ooh.
honestly, I'm not gonna lie. So when I listened to it, it came rushing first when it started.
Right.
yeah.
So it and then the beat just kept going with it.
Mm-hmm.
And then he made the breakdown my part.
Ooh.
And it really felt like a movie in a sense, because it's like, all right, an adrenaline rush.
Mm-hmm.
Now we going through the climax, then the falling action. You know what I'm saying? It was like really a plot.
Right.
And yeah, I heard it full through and through, like at least about 3 times before I actually like had it set in, and I just started tears just dropping. And I don't even know if I don't know what happened after that, but some time went by.
Right.
I just had it on my heart to send it to Buddy.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I forgot how the text went, but I
it
probably
went.
said, like, you know what I'm saying? What do you think about this or something like that? Like, check this out, see if you got something for it.
Mm-hmm.
And then
and you
you
wait.
know, he checked it out.
Hold on, don't tell his part yet. Okay, but you sent it to him. Hey, I told you we playing this thing right here now.
Straight up.
Okay. Hey, listen, we're gonna bring y'all back and see what Buddy said in 1 second. We're gonna take a break with this Jaw Juice real quick, and we're gonna come back and see what Buddy thought about it. When you're ready for that pickup, there's only one juice to go for, and that's the Jaw Juice. That's 281-455-8797. Get you some of that good stuff. Jaw Juice. I was talking about okay. You know what I'm saying? Hey, welcome back. Hey, where we left off was in the 09 over here. Dipped it over here real quick. He don't remember how he did it, but he did it. You know what I'm saying? I think it was no look, eyes closed, and he passed on over to Buddy Rowe. Buddy, when the ball came to you,
Steph. So the text kind of went similar to how a lot of our texts go with like music. It's like, tell me what you think about this. You know, it's just something, or I sent you this, check it out. Just something slight, you know what I'm saying? Me and Five, really all of us, you know what I'm saying? None of us are really real talkative, but we communicate well enough and, you know, have good relationships with each other enough to, you know what I'm saying, like just vibe and be on one accord, you know what I'm saying? So he was just kind of like, man, check this out. And I did check it out, but it sat for a minute because nothing came to me. When I first heard it, I was just like, it's a dope. It was still called a movie. Yeah, it's like it's dope. But so it sat for like, what you would say, like 2 weeks maybe?
Man, I don't know when
From when you first sent it.
Yeah, it was like, I think I sent it to you, I want to say October. Or like,
So about a month then.
Yeah, so actually, it had to be before that, honestly. It had to be before that. Because I started getting back into production like July, early August. And that's when me and Second Prayers really started like sending each other back stuff. So it had to be like late August. I want to say late August.
Late August. So late August. And then so that's a big fast forward because I pulled it back out in November.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So like
this is November when?
November like 21, yeah, 21.
Yeah. Yeah, last year,
yeah. November 21. And so in November 21, I was just at the house alone and I just decided to go listen to that beat again. I just decided to go listen to it. I was like, man, I need some more tracks to listen. Sometimes I be in my own head like, man, I need some more tracks to write to because like I like so many different types of music. Like they'll tell you, I send like 1 week I'll be like, hey, this a neo soul type vibe I want to go for, and then I hit them with like a turn up, and then I hit them with like something like a K Tronada electro type vibe. You know, we all kind of listen to a lot of different types of music. So I was kind of like in one of those moods where I was like, I need some more beats. And then I said that to myself, and myself spoke back and was like, bro, you got plenty beats. And so I looked at my phone and my files and I seen movie. And the only thing I had, I remember walking to the store to get a Twix behind my wife's back. And 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 I just kept saying that. I just kept saying, it's a movie. It's a movie. Every time I get with I didn't know where I wanted to go with it. I just knew it's a movie. And then literally my distributor, United Masters, hit me with an email talking about the Matrix opportunity that they was presenting. And when I saw that, I automatically knew I would get on there. Yeah, like off rip. So as soon as I saw that, my wife was like, yeah, this is yours. Go ahead and get to it. And probably within 45 minutes, I had the song written. And then the next day, we were in the studio recording it.
So now, he done mess around sneaking get Twix and stuff like that. You know I'm gonna put you out there like that. I saw her face when you said you were sneaking that day. She found out about the Twix just now. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to 5 Cast is gonna get exclusives. And they will be discussing that Twix a little later. But so sometimes I be cracking myself up. I shouldn't though. But he said in 45 minutes he done had the song. Okay, United who? Masters? United Masters, you know what I'm saying? They hit him up, and next thing you know, they like, yo, I'm gonna put this on 45. The Twix gave me some energy. My wife gave me the approval, said, hey, this is your stuff, make it happen. I'm gonna get you about that Twix later on, but she didn't know about Twix then, did she? Did she know about the Twix that day? That day?
Yeah, she know about it.
You know, no, shout out, she didn't know about the Twix. She didn't know, man. You can't listen. You can't. Ooh, she found out about the Twix afterwards. But see, what happened was the Twix made this. There you go. That sugar rush came in and made everything happen in 45 minutes. You know what I'm saying? You know, now you're collecting off of that 45 minutes for the rest of your life. You know. But shout out to Twix. They need to sponsor you now. You know what I'm saying?
Twix
you
on the
know,
radio.
hey, go ahead and check into that next week. See if we can get Twix sponsorship. But so he did in 45. Next day, y'all up in the studio. Okay, y'all hadn't heard nothing yet at that point. Before he ain't let you hear nothing.
No. He sent the voice memo.
Okay.
He was like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
he told me he was gonna submit the movie track. I
right.
was just getting off work. I was like, I bet. And then a little bit later, he sent the voice memo of what was going on it. Him just rapping on it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I was
But
like,
you hadn't heard it like all together.
No, we didn't hear it all together.
Okay, because that's some stems and stuff like that. I learned the stems.
Yeah.
Don't act like I don't know music business. I've been in music business forever now, man. Listen, you know, Buddy Rowe came through talking what stems was. I ain't know what a stem was till he was on the show, but now I know what stems are. So listen, we do some songs together out here, y'all. Listen, I'm gonna need your stems. You don't have to break everything down. I want inputs for everything. Don't come in with a whole everything together. Cause I need to be able to take this out, chop it up, send over there the 2-piece so he can do his thing. Then Rue can do his thing. We're gonna make sure he has some chicken over there. So he can get in there and get in the lab and make it happen. Now, so y'all go into the studio. The beat is popping. He goes into the booth.
Right.
I want to know from your standpoint, all y'all in there?
I wasn't there.
You weren't there today. Who's there? Just you. Just you and 5. Okay, so 5, you on the other side in there. He in the booth.
Right.
Okay. I know what he about to do because he done did it off that Twix high. So he was good. But now you sitting over there on the control board and you sitting there looking at him. Right? You know, he starts. Tell me.
One thing that I remember standing out was the energy. He had that energy. Like when it started, you know, it's like it's a movie, and then from there, the energy of what he was saying just it kind of floated with the lyrics, so to say. I don't know how to best explain it, but it just went with the beat so well. how
Mm.
energetic he said it. You know?
Right.
And
And the lyrics was hot.
oh yeah,
Cause you listen to that fire as he was spitting. He
I
was
knew
he
the
was he was
lyrics gonna
dropping
be crazy
volcanoes out there.
yeah, because of the voice memo. But when he
Right.
said it in there, like the energy of what he was saying, like really
Mm.
made it special. You know what
God
I'm saying?
told my that boy went in there and put fire on him. Come on now. Now you walked into the booth. You was already ready because you probably had a Twix in your pocket too. You went to the studio that day because your wife wasn't there, so you probably had a Twix. We're gonna find that out a little later on too. But so you go in the booth. Talk to me as you were walking up to it, you know what I'm saying? As you the beat hit and you hearing it in that manner, you know what I'm saying? Let's go.
All right, but so my wife was there, so I did not have a Twix in my pocket. I did not have that Twix in my pocket. I think I ate some fruit before I left the house, even. But when it hit on them studio speakers, like we are really like big on sound, and like David put me on a whole bunch of just like sound stuff. He's a Rue.
Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he put me on a lot of just sound stuff because I was looking at stuff as just like a rapper, you know, for a long time. But actually working with him, we built like a standard sound for Buddy Rowe, and we like worked on compositions and stuff. I feel like that kind of came in like 5 days and like West Fuquay Kids when we was able to record at like a spot in Alvin. We had a studio in Alvin, and we was able to just get up in there and just really like cook for hours at a time, like 8-hour sessions a day. And I feel like through that, like I was able to pick up on his musical gifts and kind of learn from him in a way where it's like, okay, now I'm not just a rapper. I'm a music, like I'm a composer. I start looking at myself like a composer because that's what he is. And also he started putting me on just like different speakers, different sound equipment, different all type of stuff, and the difference between recording on a home setup and recording on a what's it called, bro? Analog setup. You know what I'm saying? An analog setup and around Owner's Manual, which is another project we did. That's when I really start seeing the difference. Like, nah, this analog setup is different. So we just kind of start getting real strict on going to Wire Road Studios, and literally it's just different when that beat hit in that environment. You know what I mean? And so when it hit in that environment, I just automatically felt like I'm already on the movie. You know what I'm saying? Like I felt like it. I felt like that was the movie that we.
Set, dude. That was the movie
So
set.
you just
exactly.
you basically went there.
Huh?
You went there.
Yeah.
You went Matrix.
Yeah.
You went there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? With the sounds. You like how I did that. So I know
Yeah.
now. I know you like that right there. I came through on that right there. I came through. That's a slam dunk that I just did.
Absolutely.
Okay, so you go in there and you start spitting.
Yep.
Doing your thing.
Mhm.
Feeling it.
Yeah.
You on the other side, you like, man, this fire. Now these two ain't heard nothing yet. Because it was just y'all two in there.
Yeah.
Okay, so did y'all finish that session?
That day.
Y'all, you weren't playing.
Yeah, no, it was time to get it done.
Okay, so you got it done. What happened next? Like, I need to know how this thing got shoveled off.
So I lay my verse down first. Five was just like contemplating how he wanted to approach it a little. I was just like, get out your head and just go up in there and just do whatever come to mind. If we don't like it, ultimately we can just remove it. You know what I'm saying? But we'd rather have as much on there as possible. And my wife also hopped on there too. You know what I'm saying? Incognito.
Oh, I already know we got credits. We got credits. You hear me? We got credits on that too. I told you I was on the album.
But yeah, he went up in there after that. Like, you know, he just went and did his thing. And added as much on there as possible, bro. And you know, I'll pass that back on to him.
Yeah, like you said, I was in my head just because I was nervous to put too much on there, just because, you know, the energy he already brought kind of took it where it's supposed to be at. So it was like, what did I need to put on there? And you know what I'm saying? So I just went straight for the part that I knew I could do, you know, the singing part, and just Really was just in my head on how I should do that, but eventually I just let it use me, you know what I'm
You
saying?
let it take you.
Yeah. So and I just left it at that.
Okay. All right. So y'all
Killed that.
y'all buckled that in, knocked that out. Now I need to know how it got out to the I'm saying my boy 2P and or Rue. You know what I'm saying? So what did that come in? How y'all get it? Talk to me.
I went to David then.
Okay. Rue,
Yeah,
what we do, Rue? How you what happened?
Yeah, I think it was that night. Yeah, because I guess right when they finished the session,
Mhm.
yeah, because I wasn't able to make that session. I had
Right.
another session, but he sent me the email with the session that they had, like the Pro Tools session with all the files and everything,
Right.
all the stems and everything. So I got that back and I just started mixing it the next day because he was trying to submit that thing
Ooh.
to to get on there. But I mean, yeah, once I got it, I was like, man, this is like they did their thing on there for sure, especially when he sent it to him.
Mm-hmm.
Because like I heard what he did, or he told me exactly what he did and what
Right.
he added. And I'm just sitting here, I was like, yeah, this track goes hard for sure.
Mm.
And like I just heard a couple little things that could go in, but it's mainly like just background stuff to kind of like
Right.
add some texture, you know what I mean? But like the main musical thing
Right.
of that track was for sure them.
Mm-hmm.
But once I added that, I started just mixing it and trying to make Buddy's vocals like pop in the mix and stuff like that. Add like the Matrix kind of, because it was like the Matrix, you know what I mean? I wanted to give that vibe and like mixing wise, you know what I mean? But yeah, I just did my thing on it. Honestly, like I was jamming that thing. Like I should have finished it quicker than I did, but I just sat there like listening. Like I always do that. Like sometimes I try, like I get in the mode where I'm like, if I'm mixing like their tracks, I get in the mode to where I'm like, I'm not listening right away to what they're saying. I'm doing it more from like, hey, let me clean this up and make it pop. I'm not really listening to what Buddy's saying right away until after the fact. But with that track, I had to like, I got lost sometimes. Like, man, like just from the very beginning, it's a movie, to like that sending me in part. That
so
hook
he pulls you in there.
Yeah, exactly. So like I was mixing it, but I just got caught up listening to it. I was like, oh shit, I'm mixing it. You know what I mean? Like let me keep going.
Right.
I know he's trying to meet that deadline or whatever. But yeah, that's basically what happened, man. I got it. I jammed it. It was a dope track. For sure.
Okay, 2P. What talk to me, 2P.
Man, I mean, at that point, I really just heard it after they were done with it, and I was just like, wow, like they blessed it. Like it was crazy. Like I was just happy to be part of it.
Man, that's what. Listen, so everything's packaged up, B. You get everything packaged up. You hit the people. So you have to send it off. Tell me about that process right there.
So in the middle of that, like I knew the whole time we was gonna be on there. So like I had then already worked on the cover art and like had everything kind of like pre-packaged. So soon as David was finished with it, because he's so accurate, you know what I'm saying? Like he gonna send it, and when he send it, it's not gonna need nothing else done to it. And so I just wanted to be ready for whenever he sent it back. And so I was, and then like when I got it, it was an immediate upload. And I knew we was gonna get it. So my initial thought was, marketing wise, I was like, at first I was like, I'm just not gonna say nothing. I'm just not gonna say nothing. I'm gonna just wait to they say that we made it on there. But then I thought again, and I was like, you know what? Actually, what I'm gonna do is, because I know we gonna get it, I'm gonna promote it like a regular single, and then when they put it on there, it's gonna look a little different. It's gonna stretch out the rollout a little bit more. So, yeah, that's what it was. Okay. Sent it off.
I got a quick question for you from that boy Tinker.
Mm-hmm.
He said a question for you. He said, do you feel you're being overlooked by H-Town? He said because your resume is quite impressive.
No, I feel like I'm
wife be knowing the answers.
In a way, yeah. If I'm gonna just be honest, you know what I'm saying, for sure. I definitely, like, I've been in LA for a little while, and I seen where I did way less out there, and in a short time got a lot more acclaim. And I don't know what the reason is. It's not something that I ponder on, because I feel like sometimes if you dwell on that too much as an artist, then it could be like a hang up. But like, if I'm just being honest about it, heck yeah, bro. I mean, I'm on two of the world's biggest platforms. This is not Texas' biggest platforms or America biggest platforms. It's the world biggest platforms. But I don't get posted in Houston Chronicle. I don't get posted in Houston Voyage. I don't get posted in some of the biggest platforms. So, I don't know what it is. I've done some of the biggest stuff that Houston's ever seen from an independent artist as well. You know what I mean? I was 20 years old performing with Bun B at Spotify Rap Caviar. So I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I know that I feel like I'm overlooked, but it's like I don't know why. And I just kind of just don't focus on why. I just keep on working. And I kind of tend to the people that do rock with me.
Shout out to that great, you doing media before too. You know what I'm saying? Great answer. You know what I'm saying? Great answer for 500. Look at you. I know where your media training come from right there. You know what I'm saying? Look, she be looking at it. Yeah, you better be like this. I'll be picking your game over there. She gonna be on the show here in about 2 weeks, y'all. So all right, cool. So that kind of bring everybody to understanding. So once that thing got submitted, we already know they were selected. And if you didn't see it, you can go look on their on his Instagram, on their Instagram. They won. And I think was it Steve Stout? I think he said over 13,000 entries. They got submitted for that, and it was selected. So you have to understand, these people know music. We're talking about people who scrutinize probably everything. They looking at every issue, something can be, paying attention to every word. They got panels of people sitting in a room listening to every lyric, looking at every word that's said and how it's said, looking at the image of the individual. Because if you don't think that didn't come into play, that came into play. And so just to be able to go through that level of scrutiny, to be able to be highlighted on something that's going to, they know how this movie, how they see it in the trilogy of it and all aspects of it. And to date, I look today, it's at $156.6 million right now, box office, the movie. So, and it's only going to continue to go. And you already know that. And that came out when? In December? At the end of December. On the 30th of December, like that, right? 21st of December. And it's already at $156.6 million. Come on, man. We talking about January, February, March. Right. 156 million in January, February, March. And it's not even the 20th yet. You get what I'm saying? So to be able to have something at that magnitude, something that's attached to something at that magnitude, to have won something over that many people, the think about the producers who would have loved to win that. I mean, the already name for name producers, engineers, sound people, vocalists, rappers, that submitted for that. Because even for a great artist, you know what I'm saying? Like when I say great, I mean somebody that everybody know. That's a big thing for them. They would want those rights right there. But look at that resume. You get what I'm saying? And so now this collective right here, not only with the 2K thing, come on now, that's one thing, and that's great. That's lifetime. That's lifetime forever. You know what I'm saying? As long as you got a game, that's lifetime. Now, look at this right here. They get the Matrix piece right there. You know what I'm saying? Resurrection. So now that brings us to the main thing that I got him here for, because like I said, Buddy Rose was on the show. I like the way he came through his whole bringing with everything. And then he said, this is album coming out, and the album just happened to be named what? Resurrection. Now, we're going to talk about momentum once again. Momentum. When the ball is rolling, you roll it. You get what I'm saying? This movie will continue to roll. It's going to continue. It's not going to stop. With the way the world is, with the way in crypto, with the way, metaverse, all this stuff, people are paying attention to so many things right now, right? And so as they look at this, and now you got a hand thing going on, and here it is, Avenue A, the group of individuals who come together as a house, and that's why I liked it. Y'all come together as a house, nobody owning anybody. Y'all all like this, and everybody has talents and they can do whatever they want to do. And y'all can do stuff collectively, you can all win. You get what I'm saying? And so y'all start talking about doing an album. When and how did that come about? Based off of after the movies, the Matrix thing. How did that conversation come up? We need to do an album. We're gonna do an album. Who gonna talk about that?
It's got to be Buddy, man, because he's the one that came to us.
Okay, well, let's see what
we
happened.
met,
Come on now.
Yeah. So I just really wanted to capitalize off, like you said, off the momentum. And I know who I have in my circle. You know what I mean? So I knew that a couple more tracks would be easy to knock out. Book a studio session. I know 5 would knock out his verses really fast because he works really fast, just like me. And not only fast but efficient, you know what I mean? Because it's one thing to just get stuff done and just halfway do it, but like we really are pretty thorough with it. So we just all wanted to initially I was like, you know, at first I was thinking Buddy Rowe. Like if I'm just being honest, I was just thinking a Buddy Rowe EP Resurrections, because I'm thinking if you type in Buddy Rowe Resurrections and Buddy Rowe Resurrections, the single is doing numbers, and Resurrections, the movie, is doing numbers, then it make it easy for you to find everything. But then I thought about it like, well, they all dropped everything. You know what I'm saying? Like 5 is an artist on his own, in his own right. You know what I'm saying? He's an artist, and he dropped what he was doing to produce for me. You know what I'm saying? David works with other artists. You know what I'm saying? And Truck Buck, and he, you know, he dropped what he was doing to do that for me. And same with Second Prayers. You know, everybody just be having their own work going on, and they dropped it for that. So I was like, you know, it's bigger than Buddy Rowe at this point, because people are sacrificing themselves. People sacrificing their own time and everything. And so it's like, it would be, you know, selfish for me to get to that point and just continue to use people that I feel like need to shine on their own. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like can shine on their own. I feel like David could put out solo projects as a producer and win. I feel like, well, we already know 5 can put out, you know what I'm saying, 5 great artists. And I feel like the same for Second Prayers. You know, he could put out, you know, beat tapes or compilation tapes with just artists that you work with and really win. So it's like it gets to a point where it's like, bro, you gonna just use everybody up, or is you gonna really like feed the people that's feeding you? You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of what it was for me. Just like, what's the best way I feel like I can do that? And I feel like the best way was to make it an Avenue A project.
Come on, look at that. Well, greatness already. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we're gonna jump into this quick commercial real quick. With these J Love candle. So I'll make sure you get them. When you know it's time to get the mood right. There's only one candle, and that's J Love Candle Co. Yeah, make sure you get them J Love, you know what I'm saying, candles. They smell so good. All right, so we understand how the whole project came about, as far as you know, and why the whole Avenue A thing came together. Because one, as independents, I mean, it's like you have a basketball team, I'm sorry, and it's like you got an Iverson, Jordan, a Magic Johnson, a LeBron James, and who else was gonna name somebody? Who's anybody that's good? What's my man shoot? He shoot from the locker room. What's his name? Steph Curry. You know what I'm saying? Right from the locker room. He don't care. He'll show up in the parking lot and shoot and make it. You know, so you can't guard that dude, right? So it's like, y'all, Avenue A, how do you guard you guys? There is no guarding you. You don't have a machine behind you. You know what I'm saying? You're your own machine. Because even when people, this is the people don't get. Sure, you know, sure, things can be simpler for the upper business people if they have a machine. It's gonna be simpler for the machine, right? Because they don't have to have talent to be a machine, because they got money. But they can find people who got that money, they got the talent, and use them, you know what I'm saying, and make it better for them. You know, I listened to something that Bun said down at he was on Earn Your Leisure down at South by Southwest yesterday. And he was talking to people who out there who are young artists. And he was kind of explaining the artistry system and how labels are doing and have been doing. And how just a lot of artists need to really think about all the things that they could possibly do themselves that they're doing themselves anyway. And I say that because Avenue A, y'all have shown and y'all are showing that y'all can do this. You know, and it's just like I put out on my story today. I'm just telling people, yo, make this, you know what I'm saying? I want this album to be number one. I know y'all want to be number one, period, but I want it to be number one. You know what I'm saying? In a week, because like, look, all this talent, the things you were talking about, you know what I'm saying, with Rue, and just to me, you have this artistry of music. You even said it a minute ago. You usually, you know, you don't listen to the artist rapping or whatever because you're listening to the music. You're listening to what need to be brought in, what brought out, if something, tempo, all the stuff like that. I mean, and I was just listening to what you were saying, right? And I was listening to the way he was talking about the way you do things, you know. And it's like a mastery of music that it's like this thing that you have. And so I even enjoy when you was talking. It was just, it's funny. You say you don't like to talk that much, right? But when you're talking about like what you love to do, dude, you light up. You were lighting up when you were talking.
Yeah, no, I can talk about music all day.
You get what I'm saying? Because it's you. It's what you're doing. And you're right. You probably are not big on talking, but when you can talk about, you know what I'm saying? And I know two can do the same thing.
Yes, sir.
Man, y'all have something that's so crazy, man. It's crazy. Like, y'all only need distribution.
Appreciate you.
Y'all just need distribution. You know what I'm saying? You know, a great distributor. You know, somebody come to y'all say, here, man, here go $150 million. You know what I'm saying? You know, we're gonna distribute you. Oh, like that hasn't happened. We know that's happened. We know that has happened plenty of times. You get what I'm saying? That has happened. But I already know there's got to be people. I know there's people watching y'all because y'all own too much stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about them high up people that's in this music game. They know what Buddy Rowe doing. They know what them dudes that came up with Resurrection are doing. They know what the person who came up with the score, you know what I'm saying, and mixed it down. They know what they're doing. They know they're watching y'all guys. You know? And just to have a resume that you have, bruh, is just so amazing to me. Some young men out here grinding, working 9 to 5s, you know what I'm saying, going to work, but still coming home to make sure that, you know, that their music is what they feel, you know, that they're getting off work and heading to the studio, you know, or they're up late and they're, you know what, no, this is how I work. This is how I do, right? Or, you know what I'm saying, 2P over there being modest, talking about, no, it was already good. I just had to touch this button one time and that's all I had to do, right? No, bro. Y'all have these ears, man. Y'all have these ears. And I think the stuff in your ear, man, is like individual things or something because y'all hear different.
Appreciate it.
And that's why y'all so special. And then you over here, you a Kanye.
For real.
And I'm saying it because it's just like Kanye. You can sit here and produce, create, and rap.
And sing.
And sing.
High level.
Come on, man. Huh? And y'all all under one umbrella? An umbrella of unity? Huh? Remember I told y'all this, and we ain't done, but I'm just saying, remember I told y'all this. And I'm glad they're here now because we all family and everything, because we, you know, they ain't gonna forget about me. But they're gonna at least remember the chicken. But I promise y'all, man, y'all gonna be seeing these dudes right here walk on carpets. I know you're gonna see them walk on carpets. You know, some might be a little more shy than the other ones to walk on the carpets. You know what I'm saying? You know, he gonna have his hat on because that's gonna be his that's gonna be his thing. He gonna have the fisherman hat on. So, and that's gonna be a staple right there.
Yes.
But I know for a fact, you know what I'm saying, that, and unfortunately, this is the sad part. Once all this happened, then everybody was trying to put their arms around you. You get what I'm saying? All the overlooking, and I don't even think it's overlooking, but sometimes if we ain't doing the same thing that people doing, the exact same thing people doing, oh, they ain't doing what we doing. You know, and that's what we have to get out of. You know what I'm saying, just as individuals trying to grow. We have to understand. There's a young lady that's gonna be on my show here probably in a month. She's in another country right now. I think it's the first time she's been in that country. And so we talking about some things on DM. She's experienced, and I was asking about her experience, and it was totally amazing to her. And I know she's been places before, but she'd never been in this part of the world. And I told her, I said, well, when you come back, you're going to see things totally different. I want you to understand that. Totally different. You know what I'm saying? I said, because one, a lot of things here imitate things that are other places, but they don't even imitate it right. And so, and that's the reality, you know. And people can think, I give an example. Let's just say, I'm going to use a simple one, because I've been on a lot, is like in South Korea, right? I don't care how many restaurants are here. It don't matter. I don't care if they were born in Uijeongbu. I don't care. And they're here. I promise you, the service ain't the same, and the food is not the same because they don't taste the same. It can taste good, but it's not going to taste the same. And they will even tell you that, you know, because it's a different level of service, because it's an intentional, deliberate. You can offend people by tipping them in countries. You don't even tip in a lot of countries. You know why? It's offensive, because they enjoyed doing what they did. Where we know here it's a land of expectation. You know what I'm saying? And when it becomes expectation, the care goes away. So when you do find those different places where you can go and they will not take nothing from you, and they won't say, no, we can't do that because our boss said we can't do it. But it's like, no, we don't do that here. No, we are honored that you're here, you know, and that's a whole different service right there. And so when I look at these gentlemen right here, when I say, man, it's an honor for y'all to be here right now. We ain't done, but I'm just saying it's an honor for y'all to be here right now, because one, dude, y'all are at the moon, man. No, real, y'all are at the moon. Y'all are at the moon. I'm telling you.
Appreciate it.
And I'm gonna be able to rewind this part of the tape. I'm gonna go back to the hour 22-minute mark when y'all all big time, don't know nobody. And I'm gonna be like, yeah, listen to this right here. I told him Joe was that right there. You know what I'm saying?
No,
you know,
yeah.
because one, and I appreciate that for real. Now we get back to the meat and potatoes, but I just want to give y'all some flowers on that piece right there. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I want to give you some
Shout out
flowers.
Podcast.
You know, but like I said, y'all here today because one, that album dropped. The album dropped today. And so the 18th will forever be a great day. You know what I'm saying? Because Avenue A did their thing. They put a collective of stuff that was uniquely all together. You know what I'm saying? Everything went through y'all ears. Everything went through y'all discussion. You know, now I know as artists, as musicians, as singers, y'all listen to beats, making beats all day long. How many cuts on this?
5.
It's a 5-piece. Now tell me, how do you even narrow it down? Did y'all have a listening party? Did y'all like how did you come to the fact, say, you know what, it's these particular 5?
We never considered anything different. Like we knew where we was gonna cut it off at. We was like, we're gonna hit them with a 5-piece because we've released so much. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, like this is my 10th project in 9 years. You know what I mean? I'm 26 years old. I know people that's been in the game that's 30 some years old and they got nowhere near as many projects as I got. So it's like, and then you have stuff like Follow Me that was created in 2019 that's getting recognition in 2022. So it's like I ain't really too much pressed to just keep on putting out large bodies of work. You know what I'm saying? They in the works. You know what I'm saying? I definitely got large bodies in the works, but it's kind of like more so we knew what we wanted to do. We specifically wanted to capitalize off of the momentum of our of a smaller collective effort in Resurrections, the single, and just kind of take that formula and make it a bit bigger with the project.
All right. So 2P. So in the development or this process of determining the 5, like, what was your mindset in this right here?
Man, I mean, that was really all Buddy. And, you know, basically I'm kind of out of town. I'm in Bryan College Station, so we do a lot of stuff over email and DM. So, you know, I always can trust and just know, like, whatever they take care of down here, it's just going to always come out as quality. And, I mean, that thing is 0 skips, you know. So
come on, hold up now. You say you out there in Brown College out there
yes, sir.
with the Texas A&M people?
Yes, sir.
It's kind of wild over there now. It's a wild city over there. Lord Jesus, that city wild over there.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So y'all drove down for this right here.
yeah.
Man, shout out to the drive down. Boy, 5 cats, we bring them on in. That's what we do. Man, that's good stuff.
Appreciate you.
Man, please.
Yes, sir.
So just, and then I did see y'all hug. Because I said, they ain't seen each other. I don't know each other. You know what I'm saying? But y'all never physically seen each other, right? With who?
Well, actually, today is me and Five's first.
5, yeah, that's what I saw. I saw y'all hook up. I said, they must have, man, they ain't never. I said, oh, they might have, you know, because I know how it works in the music industry too,
Yes,
though.
sir, yes, sir.
You know, people can be a cohort, but they just never really, you know what I'm saying? Because just the way stuff we have, we can talk to people on FaceTime, we could do net meeting, we can do Zoom. And you know, half the people that do songs together, they never even been in the same studio with people, you know.
Yeah.
And I hear that about a lot of artists saying that, like, no, I never even met the person. I'm like, huh? But y'all got a slamming. You know, they send me the music. I did what I did. That's it. I ain't never seen them. You know. So shout out to that right there. You know what I'm saying? Okay, Rue, what about you, man? This 5-piece. I know you using on that chicken getting to you right now. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to that chicken. Got him. Chicken wore him out.
I love fried chicken, man. If I could eat fried chicken every day,
Come on now.
I could, man. But no, yeah. Back to the
The 5-piece.
yeah, the 5-piece, man.
On 5 cast. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, I mean, I didn't really know much about it. I just knew once Resurrections was recorded and submitted, and that happened to it.
Right.
Buddy just randomly hit me up. Hey, I'm gonna do a project.
Mhm.
I'm gonna use these tracks. You know, 5 and Second Prez got
Right.
the tracks. You know, I'm gonna use one that you did, and I'm just gonna put it together. I was like, all right, cool, man. Whenever you got it, we record it or whatever. We can just I'll mix it. I got you.
Right.
And yeah, I didn't really get much.
There you go with that modest.
It's like,
There you go with that modest stuff again. There he go, Mr. Modest. That's what he do. He gonna have hits all over the world. Nah, really, I was just at the kitchen, and I ain't even think about the beat. I heard a fork drop. And I went back in the studio. It's top number 1. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, but I mean, yeah, I didn't really. I was kind of, not that I was like out of the loop. It's just Buddy. When Buddy has a plan,
Yeah.
like he already, like it's just not that we have short conversations, but it's just like he gets down to the point what needs to be done. I'm like, all right, let's do it. You know what I mean?
Right.
But as in like, I wasn't a part of his plan making that. But once he said that, hey, we're gonna make a project to go off of what we just did, I was like, yeah, dude, I'm always down. Like you said, like I'm always down for music, man.
Right.
I this is what I love to do. Like I mix or make the beats, whatever. When I'm actually working on it, like I said, like I don't really listen to what's going on. I'm making to make sure it pops, it's clear, you know, all that process, right? But once it's on Spotify, that's when I actually started like listening to the music, and I'm actually like jam it and like pull my like engineering side away or producer side away to be like listening as like a fan. You know what I mean?
Right.
So like when he came at me, like in other words, it was like a surprise. So it was like it's like, oh yeah, man, I hadn't really heard anything they've done yet. I'm gonna start mixing it. You know, that was the first time I heard it once we recorded it and started like I started doing the mixing process. But yeah, I try not to jam stuff before it hits Spotify and all that stuff. Because like not just because like I get tired of it, but I want to contribute to our work as well. Like, you know what I mean? Because I have the Dropbox app where like I can listen to the songs all day, but it's not really counting up no plays. It's not really, you know, adding to what we're doing. And at the end of the day, like I said, yeah, like I'm a fan of everything we do. I'm a fan of Buddy. I'm a fan of, you know, Second Prez, 5, my own music, you know.
Right.
But
Likewise.
yeah, like I listen to that shit on Spotify like all the time once it's like out and stuff like that. So Yeah, that's basically where I was at with that. You know what I mean? Like I just got it, did my thing, and I'm like, okay, cool, I'm ready to jam it once it's out. You know, and it came out today, so I was jamming it today.
Hey, check this out. Okay, 9 to 5. What about you when came to that 5-piece? What we got?
So yeah, we got presented. Pretty much we was like sending beats as we was like saying that we wanted to make a project. So it's kind of funny like when Second Press sent his, David sent his, Skyview, and then I was like, shoot, I might need to send something too. Like, dang, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was like, dang, all right, I'm about to loop, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I ended up getting mine's chosen, the 10101 that's on the tape. And David kind of tweaked the drums to make it pop out a little bit more. So and Architects too. Shout out to the homie Stopper.
There it is. There go the
Yes,
shout
sir.
out.
Shout out to the homie Stopper. I actually sent it to him first. We was in the talks of like collabing on some stuff. So I sent him a melody and he added the drums on that, and it became what it is on the tape, Architects. So but yeah, I ended up sending something in, and then like as far as my verse and stuff, I set up a session, but I couldn't come due to me getting sick. I didn't know if I had COVID or not, so I didn't want to put the whole group at risk. I was just like, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna just sit back. But that didn't stop me from not recording, you know what I'm saying? I still got I got the home set up at home, so I still sent my verses in and stuff like that, and we got it done.
Man, that's what I'm talking about. We ain't let COVID nothing stop us. We ain't got time. You hear us? Yeah, I'm part of Avenue A now. It's Avenue A5. You know what I'm saying? A5 up in the building. Hey, now check this out. So, and I want to ask this. Hey, you know John Adams?
Yeah. That's me.
That's you? No, the one you wrote that.
The what?
Second Prayer is making this old man proud.
Oh no! Well, I guess technically, like he didn't put it on my birth certificate.
That's Pop.
Yeah, my dad's.
That's Pop. Shout out to Dad, go Pop. Pop done got in.
Dad, I love you.
Pop done got in on the YouTube now. You can stop playing around. Pop got old secret YouTube account right here. He right away. Dad, what you doing? Look on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? You got a YouTube account. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm messing with you. You know what I'm saying? Nah, he proud of his boy. He ain't got time to be playing, man. See, that's good stuff, man. That's good stuff. Boy, I love that type of stuff right there. That's what I'm talking about. I just want to make. I went back to. I saw it earlier while you were talking about. I said, no, I'm gonna come back to highlight that piece right there because I love that. All right. So now I need to find out. And I'll start with you, 2P. How you get into music, bro? Like, how did you get into making beats? What you playing around with drums or something, running around or something?
Man, to be honest, like ever since I was a little kid, like anything I could get my hands on. Before I even knew they were beats, this lady from church had let me borrow a keyboard that you could sequence on. I was probably like 12 or 13, and I just started making.
Shout out to being in the church.
Yes, definitely, and grew up playing in the church band too. So I thank them for that every day. But started making a little sequence, and I would hold up the cassette player up to the keyboard, and so I made a beat tape before I even knew about any of that.
Come on,
so
now.
it just had to happen.
Well, shout out to the church. The church made this man just make all kinds of beat out here. See what the church do? That's why everybody need to go to church because you learn something up in there. He don't learn how to make these beats in church. He probably wasn't paying attention somewhere, but you making them beat.
Yeah.
You know, mess with you. Okay, cool. So Mr. Theory of Music over here. You know, like how did you get that ear?
Man, this is kind of like, all right, so I started off playing guitar in like a band I was in like rock music as a high school kid.
Okay, nothing wrong with that. Shout out to that right there. Guns N' Roses and everybody.
Yeah, so I played, I was completely on the other side of that stuff, but when I moved down here for school, I went to the Art Institute, for like audio engineering and stuff like that.
Oh, okay, they're big money. You big money, this is big money.
They had student housing, right? So I moved into student housing. I got a couple roommates in there. But like no one really, everybody that I knew, like in the band, the band I was in, we kind of just like everybody was just fading out, doing their own thing. They were like serious about it, and I was like, man, I was the only one really trying to be serious with music and stuff. But there was no one around. But everyone around me was either a producer or a rapper when I was going to school and living in that student housing.
Okay, got it.
So I didn't get into production right away, but it was always around me. Like Buddy's one of our friends. Fred or whatever, that's how I met Buddy. He was actually going to school with me, and I would like just learn off of all of them. I'd always be watching them, but eventually, like say like 2013, 14, I was like, man, dude, like no one wants to be in a band. Screw, I'm just gonna start producing, and I'm always around this. So I started getting more into like hip hop, more like really understanding that, you know, it's kind of the same thing as a band, you know, a producer and, you know, an artist or like a rapper or singer or somebody. I guess it's technically the same thing as a band, you know, it's just different instruments. Like
Right.
a laptop can be an instrument, you know, so stuff like that, right? So basically that's what happened. I was like, man, everyone around me is either rapping or singing or producing. Might as well do it. And eventually I caught on to it to where like, I'm like, I like this way better. Like it opens more.
Open more doors for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, what was I going to say? To me, you're capable of not just making one type of music. You can branch off and do a lot more, like fuse, like with the guitar and being in rock. I'm like, not to bash any of that stuff, but like, or at least in my head, it's just like I was only going one road with that. You know what I mean?
I got it.
So when I started producing, I was like, damn, dude, I can get somebody to rap and sing on it, or I can make a pop / hip hop beat, or I can make like a trap beat or something. You know, it's all. Yeah, my mind just opened up more to be like, man, dude, like I can make a lot of stuff versus just sticking playing the guitar. Which,
okay, well, that's smart,
that's
right?
really what it was.
That's smart right there. Okay, 9 to 5. I guess 9 to 5. I mean, you do everything. 9 to 5. Listen, I sing, rap, produce, make beats on you, do some synthesizers. You know, you might even dance too. You probably dance too, don't you?
I did.
Come on, shout out there, right? See, that's 9 to 5. You know? So how did you get into this whole thing? I know how Buddy got into it, but how you get into it?
Into making music and as a whole. All right. So growing up, I had 6 aunties, so they each wanted me to do everything, you know. But singing was like the primary thing that was instilled in me when I was growing up, especially when they heard me start singing.
Right.
So like at the age of 4 and up, I was just singing and started singing lead in church, you know, at the age of 12, 7th grade. And then from there, I just started trying to take my own approach as far as like making my music. Once I hit high school, freshman year, was a big hip hop fan. I was actually breakdancing. Wanted to be a professional.
Right, shout out to breakdancing. Listen, my windmill game was strong.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? You can stop playing.
Crazy, you know what I'm saying? But nah, I wanted to be. I had wild dreams in high school. I wanted to be a professional breakdancer and stuff like that. I just loved hip hop. And just grew up like listening to the origins and like studying it heavy. Eric B and Rakim, you know what I'm saying? Grandmaster Flash, Big Daddy Kane, my favorite, you know what I'm saying?
Get bold, can't hold back the soul because I'm a man with
come on, controlling effects. So what the heck, rock the disco?
Y'all better stop playing.
Nah, straight up.
I'm a hip hop head, baby. I'm a hip hop historian.
That's my guy. So from there I just started studying. Just all I was doing was studying and implementing what I learned. And that's kind of like how I grew an ear for music. It's like certain times I hear certain melodies and it's like, oh, I can apply this, or I can, you know what I'm saying? This sounds like a reference to this. And it's like, because I mean, I just trained that ear. But producing, that was a whole different thing. It's really crazy because all the people that I learned producing from, whether it's Second Press, David, shout out my homie Chris Bradley and my
MCB.
At my old college in Maryland. He the one that really got me into producing, you know what I'm saying, when I was in music theory. I felt that badly, by the way. But straight up. But what I learned most was just, you know, trust my ear, and that's who taught me how to do that. So shout out to bro. You know, from there it's just been an ongoing battle of just trying to make my mark in Houston. When I came back here, you know, I got in some trouble out there, do a little house party at my aunt's house. And that's what sent me back, and that's really what got me into music more. Because, you know,
shout out to aunt sending you back. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Good aunt sending you back now. And look, now you all on be a superstar. Now you dropping albums. You know what I'm saying? See, she was a great part of that story. I promise you. You know what I'm saying? You probably wouldn't even met had she not. If you wouldn't have thrown that party,
straight up,
that one party was the reason why, and that's good.
No, straight
you know what I'm saying? I'm happy you had the party. Honestly, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm happy aunt sent you back. You know, but aunts, let me tell you about aunts in the world. Y'all need to kind of give your kids a chance, though. You know, they make one party, man. Come on now, auntie. You know you threw a party too now. You know what I'm saying? You had to know a party, but to see a party. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing. You can't be kicking your kids home. But anyway, all right. So, hey, we're gonna jump into one more commercial, then we're gonna come back. We're gonna open up the phone lines, and then we're gonna get into some good stuff. All right. Please stay tuned for my girl. You know what I'm saying? All day once again.
I remember my first paycheck as a company driver. I was appalled. How could I survive on $600 a week gross? Paying bills and managing over the road on a trainer's truck, things could get tight. I knew then that I had to help create the change that I wanted to see. To be impactful to the underserved trucking community, I founded my nonprofit Sunshine for Truckers.
You know what I'm saying? You know, and don't play, man. You know, hey, listen, you just have CEO right on the phone. You know what I'm saying? I can get him back in a second. It don't take me but a second to get him back now. You know, and Van Johnson, like these are the Van Johnsons right here. I told you, I called them the VJ ones. Cause see, right, you know what I'm saying? Oh, look, let me show y'all. Stop playing around. We're not playing with this thing right here. It's real out here. Shit.
That's a good quality.
Man, I'm trying to tell you. You know, what does soul say? Van Johnson. So the thing about it, this is the beautiful thing about it, because Van, you know, like I said, he's from Chicago. He's a Chicago boy. Well, he lives where? He lives here in Houston. You know what I'm saying? So his souls say what? One says what? One says, you get what I'm saying? That's cold right there. That's cold. That means you respect. You know what I'm saying? Don't take a picture of that thing right there. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's nothing but respect right there. You know what I'm saying? Period. To even do that. You know, because a lot of people, they'll move places and they have, man, I'm from so and so on, blah, blah, blah. No, man. You know, he represented. You know, so like you can't, I'll put these in later on. But because I might want to show them a little later. But you can't beat that. That's respect that you give to a place that you stay at. That's the same respect I give. I'm a North Carolina country boy, you know what I'm saying? But I gotta give, you know what I'm saying, Houston is props all day. You know what I'm saying? Because one, this is where I'm at, it's where I chose to stay. You know what I'm saying? So this is the deal with that. Let's see here. John the Crater, who's that?
That's my bro. He was there.
Oh, he was talking about when you got kicked out of the party?
He was there.
Man, come on, man. You need to talk to your Aunt John, man. You know what I'm saying? I know you in South Cleasy right now, but still, you know, it's just one of those things. You know, Auntie knew, listen, we're going to talk to her later on. But anyway, so, hey, check this out. I'm going to open up the phone lines, and I'd love for you to call in. John, if you can call in, I would love for you to call in, brother. I'm going to go ahead and throw the number up here so y'all can get your call on in here, and then we're going to ask some questions about the album. And the number is up right there, 512-296-4803. It is 512-296-4803. That's what it is. Call on in. Let's see what you got for us. You know what I'm saying? For these killers in here before they go triple diamond platinum, make up a material. We're gonna make up one. You know what I'm saying?
What's that material?
What they got?
Out of the Stardust?
We going Moist Night. Triple Moist Night. You know what I'm saying? Let's go 5-time Moist Night. We ain't got time to be playing with it. You know?
So like dust fall to the earth from like celestial events.
Oh, we need some of that right there. Y'all know what's some at? Y'all know what's some at? Oh, let me find something. I'm gonna say we can get it. We're gonna make something happen. And we can get some Stardust Van Johnson ones. We're gonna put some what's it again? Moist Night on the tips. Moist Night tip Van Johnsons out here. You know, that's what's gonna happen. The Moist Night tip Van Johnson. All right, so while we waiting on people to call in, because people are always scared to call in. I don't know why they be doing that. You know what I'm saying? John, you know you should have called in about your brother, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't make me give him the phone. He gonna call you. You know, that's what we do. Nah. So, like I said, today album drop. I know, have y'all been like watching the streams? I mean, I don't know how that thing works. Do y'all watch the stream? Pay attention to the streams?
I don't think it shows it. Yeah, I think.
Oh, it doesn't. Okay.
It show a live watch. Like I got on there.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It only really show for Spotify though.
Oh, okay. So you can't. Okay, so don't.
My Spotify for artist show. Like in the first couple hours of the day, it's like 200 people.
Yeah, I use Spotify, man. I keep forgetting there's more stuff, so I'm like,
right.
Man, there's definitely
You know what I'm
more
saying?
people listening.
So what did it need to go to stream it? What did it need to go to?
Yeah, man, you can go anywhere. It's on all digital streaming platforms. YouTube,
Okay.
Music, Apple Music, Spotify, Deezer. Anywhere you can find music, anywhere you can buy music, it's there.
Okay, we got DC in the building. How old is your aunt? You know what I'm saying? Let me see what we got up here calling in the building right now. Who we got on the line? Ja, what's going on, child, man?
Man, shit cooler.
What's up with you, baby?
Not much.
That's the guy that was at the party.
Man,
That's
listen,
my bro, Jew, man.
listen. I know this party. The party was hot. He got kicked back home, but we ain't gonna talk about that.
This is wild here.
Hey, how the weather out there?
Hot as hell.
Oh, it's hot. Okay, shout out to the heat out there. Ain't nothing wrong with the heat. Hey, man, what was it? How did it feel to see your brother over here, man, and dropping albums and everything?
Man, I tell this nigga every time I see him, I'm proud of him. Like, from first time we connected, he not my biological brother, but blood couldn't make us any closer. But it's like, he's been A1 since day one. He always supports me, and everything that I try to do, I'm always support him. So it's family, for real.
Man, that's beautiful stuff right there. And the fact that you in here calling in, man, like that's support. It's a Friday, you know how people. I just like the fact that people that's been jumping on, man. You know what I'm saying? Watching. It's a Friday night, man, and people. And it's a late Friday night, especially on the East Coast right now. It's going on 10:30. You know what I'm saying, on the East Coast. But just the fact that people would spend their Friday to watch this, you know, and I know people gonna go back and watch it later because people say, "Oh no, I'm gonna catch you later when I think you're going out tonight," which they're gonna go out to spend money. But anyway, it's crazy. But like that's big stuff, bro. So I really appreciate you calling in, man. That's super. And you already know what's gonna happen with these guys. You already know. These guys will. It's kind of like the people who filmed Kanye. You know, it's one of them situations, bro. I promise you, man. I already feel it. I felt it from before when I had Buddy on the show. But this is what this is. So everybody that's watching right now, y'all looking at greatness. Y'all been looking at greatness, but you're really looking at it and what's about to happen. And I think a lot's gonna be shown with this album right here. This album is gonna do things that people would never thought it would do at all. People who out here trying and they run around trying to be everywhere. But the fact you hitting San Antonio here, right? Yeah, like I ain't know. You know what I'm saying? Stop playing like I don't know now. I know what's going on now. And you know they got a more military bases down there, right? You know what I'm saying? You got Fort Sam, you got the other place. Boy, don't play with us right here. We going hard in the paint out here. You better stop playing. But anyway, hey, I appreciate you there, Jack. Got somebody else calling in, see what they got going on. All right. Sure. All right, appreciate you. Who we got on the line?
This is Vince.
Who it is?
Vince.
What's going on, Vince?
Nothing much. What's going on?
Man, I'm trying to be like you when I grow up. That's all I'm trying to do.
Oh, man, you already got it, man.
What's going on, man? What's going on? What you think about the young men over here?
Nothing much, man. Just calling in to congratulate the guys, man. Job well done. Been following young Buddy Rowe for quite a while. And just want to say job well done. And it's a pleasure watching you guys grow and glow, man. Keep up the good work.
Oh, man, we appreciate you, man. You know what I'm saying? They appreciate you. Look, I'm like I'm part of the group again. No, but hey, we appreciate you, brother, for calling in there, man. All right?
All right. Y'all have a good night.
All right, you too. All right, who got on the line?
You got Grandma.
Come on. Oh, Lord. Shout out to Grandma. Now, Grandma, now, real quick, I'm about to get you, though.
Grandma on your own.
Come on, Grandma. I got to say something to you now.
Chicken wings?
Ooh, the chicken wings was on. Listen.
Come on over
the birds in here, they ain't got no ankles no more. Nothing. These boys done killed the whole, all birds did.
And I have y'all chicken wings all lined up on the table.
Ooh, what?
Come on over.
Come on over there.
Grandma. My baby said he wasn't giving up. I tried to get him to do gospel. He said, not right now, Grandma. I'm working on something. Oh, and it's paid off. And I might sound kind of country, because you know what? Right now, I don't have no boys. I am on a high.
Come on, Grandma.
I don't drink and I don't smoke.
Come on.
I am on a high.
Look at Grandma. That's a proud Grandma right there now. Now, Grandma, listen. I was looking for you on the last show too. When he was up here by himself, I was looking for you. You know what I'm saying? Because he spoke so highly about you.
That's my baby. That's my baby.
He really did.
And I thank you for doing what you do to help bring these young people out and put them out there and get them ready for the big world.
Ooh.
Well, I have to give you a shout out.
Come on, give me a shout out to me then. Okay, I'll take my shout outs. You know what I'm saying? Grandma done gave me a shout out. Ain't nobody can say nothing to me no more.
Y'all like them chicken wings? After church, I have the table lined up for y'all with some chicken wings, whatever else y'all want. Really. Them chicken wings, let grandma cook out some chicken wings at home where y'all just sit on. Put in there and do whatever you want to do.
Hey, your buddy said, he said we'll be over there. That's what he said. He said we'll be over there.
Hey, I'm happy for you guys. Good luck. And, you know, I will, like I always tell Buddy, I'll be praying for y'all to keep going up. Whatever your vision is, you see it, you go for it, you get it. And don't give up. Don't let nothing make you give up. You give up. You got vision, get it. If y'all need to be send y'all a pair of glasses, if y'all can't see your vision good, I got some extra glasses I can send y'all so y'all can see your vision and get to it. All right, good night.
All right. Now, shout out to Grandma that called in and said everybody straight. Because her baby did that thing, you know what I'm saying? Boy, you gotta love grandmas. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Grandmas ain't gonna play with you either. Grandmas ain't gonna play with nobody. Like, let somebody show up to church Sunday and say something about Buddy Rowe and the crew. You know what I'm saying? They say anything about Avenue A. They better say Avenue J or something like that. They better not say nothing about Avenue A up, not in her church. Grandma gonna slap everybody in the church. You know what I'm saying? But see, this is what I like what she said though. Grandma says she wanted you so much to go do gospel stuff, right? She said it. But she said, you know what, Grandma? You know what I'm saying? I got a vision. And Grandma didn't try to hinder that vision. You know what I'm saying? She might have had a vision for what she wanted. You know what I'm saying? But the thing about it, this is what God do. He give everybody their own vision. You get what I'm saying? He don't give nobody a vision for you. People around you, they can see things. You get what I'm saying? But they don't see your vision. They just can see things. They'll be happy for you. And they can see a path, but they don't know your vision. But then there are people who will see and they'll be like, yo, they about to kill it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what direction, but I just know y'all winning. It's the bubble is here. You know what I'm saying? It's here, popped, ready to go. You know, and with everything that you're doing, everything that y'all are doing, the performances that y'all are gonna do, whether it's collective, individual, but it all kind of just still pushes under the same umbrella with this Avenue A, man. Y'all can't lose. You know, y'all cannot lose, man. It's like really, it's you know, and I holler him because he's from North Carolina, but it's like 4 Michael Jordans on the team. Honestly, you know, it's at that, or I'm gonna say in the creative space, it's 4 Kanye's, because nobody gonna take Kanye's creativeness away from him. From the musical side of it, you know what I'm saying? No, the boy is just a genius. He's a genius, you know what I'm saying, on the musical side of things, you know. And when you can do everything yourself, come on, man. And you got the means to do it, to go mix it down, you got home stuff, so you can go ahead and you can have COVID and be like, no, I got the home set up. I ain't got to go in because I can go drop these right here and shoot them over. You know, and I already know, you know what I'm saying? 2P gonna do what he do. He gonna do it behind the back. The Roo gonna get it. He gonna hear something. I heard something drop on the floor when it was in there. So I'm gonna take that out. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I ain't gonna take it out. I'm gonna make a beat with it. You know, something like that. That's what Ruby doing over there. Okay, he be hearing stuff. You know, so to have that, and then you know, Buddy, here he come, Buddy Rowe. Cause grandma them, you know what I'm saying? Grandma, he had a Twix. Don't worry about it though. But Buddy gonna get it. He gonna sit there and look at it for a minute, you know, size it up and be like, yeah, I'm gonna throw this out here, do a couple minutes on you. And next thing you know, it's gonna be in the next game. You know what I'm saying? Cause that's just what they do. That's what y'all do, man. You know, and I'm honored, man. I'm honored that y'all took the time, you know what I'm saying, to come here. I'm honored that you drove down from College Station today. You know what I'm saying? Had to. You know, I'm honored that you even brought me a gift. You know what I'm saying? You did more than a lot of people have done. You don't be bringing me nothing. People don't be bringing me nothing, man. They be like, that dude gonna feed me, so you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna eat what he got. You know what I'm saying? But no, just even thought of that right there. It shows that, you know what I'm saying? Big John did, you know, Big John raised you right. Yes, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Big John again. I gotta call him Big John, 'cause you know what I'm saying. But I guess that's why you second Prez. You know what I'm saying? Because he first one. You know what I'm saying? He 1P. Shout out to 1P.
Tell them about your name. Like, what's the
Yeah, what's up with that?
Right. So second Prez, one day I was at work, in 2015, I just started making beats, and I told my coworker I was gonna start making beats or whatever, and she was just like, "What are you gonna be, second Prez?" And I was like, "Well, wait." She's like, "Because your name is John Adams." They know my name at work and everything. Yeah. And I was like, man, that's just corny enough. It might work. So I just kept it so that's, second Prez.
Man, come on now.
Shout out to Brittany.
Hey, that's hardcore though. That's hardcore. You know what I'm saying? That's hardcore. That's smooth. That's real smooth. Okay, hey. So I'm gonna go around the room. All right. I'm gonna go around the room and let y'all, you know what I'm saying, just get off your chest what you want to get off your chest. I don't know when the next time I don't know when next time y'all gonna do a 5-cast. Y'all might do a lot of podcasts, but you ain't gonna do a lot of 5-casts. Obviously, it's different. You know what I'm saying? Because one, I promise you, nobody's gonna let you relax and talk and just say whatever you want to say. Because they want to get what they want from you. You know what I'm saying? And my thing is on 5-cast is the experience, because I want you to be able to get off what you want to get off. I want people to know you. You know what I'm saying? Because once you two, I already know they ain't gonna really catch y'all too much, because y'all gonna be in the lab doing what y'all do. So they're gonna have to find a rope and grab y'all and pull y'all out. Okay. So I'm gonna go around the room. I'm gonna start over here with you, Ru. And how was tonight been for you? Okay. And what have you learned tonight? But I'll start with how has tonight been for you?
Oh no, it's been great for sure. Like I said, I hadn't really done a podcast or anything like that. But I mean, just like just how you picked everybody's brain was for sure something that definitely no one has like done that we've talked to. You know what I mean? Like straight up. Like I really appreciate that and all the love you show and all everything, like all the listening to the music and stuff like that. But like it's been great, dude. I enjoyed it. Like I'd do it again, like in a heartbeat. Say, hey, another one, I'm there, dude. Like no lie.
Man, shout out to that right there. Okay. So the other part of this right here is, what did you learn tonight? Period.
I mean, honestly, dude, like really just learn just understanding how people work. Like I know how like I work, obviously, because I'm in my head. But like I said, when you were picking everybody's brain, it's just understanding everybody has their own thought. Like I know this for sure, like surface level at least, you know what I mean? But like everybody has their own ways that they attack their things, their goals and stuff like that. For like Buddy, when it comes to rapping, like nothing came to mind right away, but I picked it up later on, and like he has his process, like how he said with the beat tape when he when he was 13 or whatever, getting the recorder and putting that up, like he's like, damn, dude, like because everybody has their own different process and how they came to be what they are right now, at least in this present time. You know what I mean? Because 6 weeks from now, a week from now, a month or whatever, we don't know. Like it might be another level, which I know it's gonna be another level. But yeah, that's basically what I learned. Like like what I was saying is just like everybody has their own ways to like attack the things they do and what's it called, like their work towards what they're trying to accomplish. Like that, you opened that up for me just now. Like that's basically what I'm saying.
Oh man, come on, man! Shout out to that on Rude. That's my dog right there all day. We making beats together around here. You know what I'm saying?
My bad. One more thing. Like you said, we do talk, but we hardly talk in that sense. That's what I was meaning to really say. Like we do talk. We take work wise, but when it comes to like, hey buddy, what you got in your head going, or what you got in mind right now, like we don't really talk like that. So that's why I appreciate you doing what you're doing right now. You know
man, I appreciate you appreciating. Really, real talk. I really do. My man 9 to 5. You know what I'm saying? Okay. First question is, how was tonight? You know what I'm saying? And how was tonight? Just the experience and all of it, just everything.
Very appreciative. It was above any expectation I could have. I didn't have any, but just having a phone call on the first podcast with Buddy, 5K with Buddy, it just really made me appreciative, because you didn't have to ask me any question. Honestly, I just wanted to show my love and my gratitude to Buddy Rowe while he was doing his thing. But the fact that you know what I'm saying, made it open for me, I was very appreciative of that. And just giving me my shine at that moment. But just being here with all the guys, it made me feel inclusive. It made me feel important to a bigger scale, even though I already know the quality of what we coming with is crazy. It's just, wholeheartedly, like just deep inside, I just know that like a bond has been created even more doing this and just getting to know each other a little bit just from the questions that you brought, like really kind of just put a deeper perspective on us being an actual like avenue aligned family. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it was a great experience, and I appreciate that for sure.
Oh man, the real talk, real talk. Okay, and the other question was this right here. What did you learn tonight?
Man, I learned that like creative processes are like it's tailor made. You know, we each got our own individual personalities, and it just shows that like how we grown up, plays a bigger part into who we are and what our purpose is, and that it's all for a reason, and how I was growing up, whether I saw it as like, you know, uh, mishaps or setbacks and stuff, like it's kind of been put in perspective. Like, yeah, what if that house party didn't happen? You know what I'm saying? Like, what if I was still trying to go to school for what I was going to school for, professional writing and stuff like that, like trying to be getting the journalism and stuff, and that failing, and me just constantly trying, you know what I'm saying? And it's like that wasn't even in my purpose, you know what I'm saying? When I can creatively write, I can do things in other aspects, you know what I'm saying? And just being in a moment, sharing these, you know what I'm saying, sharing these unknown things with these guys, like just really shown that, like, it's for a greater purpose.
Man, shout out to that right there. All day. Let me see a couple comments right here. Okay, what Tony M say? They won't be like 5K. Oh, we already know that. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no like, it's all super podcasts. That I'm not a podcast. So I'm not better than any podcast, but any 5Cast out there. I got you. He said, old Rue ain't talked that much in his whole life. That was the boy Tinker said that.
Who said that?
Tinker. That boy Tinker said that. Who got old Sippy said, shout out to the host. Others should take note. Thanks for always giving great interviews. Man, I appreciate you right there. I'm sorry, Sippy, I can't say your name, but I'm sorry. I apologize for that right there. And then we got MHJ_43. What is distinctive about a 2P production? Okay, we're gonna find that out in a second. You know what I'm saying? But let me get this first part out for him, and then we're gonna answer that question last. Okay. All right, so 2P. What how was tonight? How has tonight been the whole experience?
Man, just like I feel like 5, like just above any expectation. I'm one of those dudes. I'm real comfortable just kind of like working on stuff at the house and stuff. And so the kind of going out and leaving my comfort zone is not first nature to me. So this has been, I really appreciate you. Thank you, man.
Oh,
this
man.
has been great.
Too easy. So what did you learn tonight?
Man, just basically to anything that is maybe not in that comfort zone, just to just kind of like let go and let God with it, like they always say, because this it's turned out like way better, and then now I feel like in the future, it's gonna be way easier to just kind of keep going out there and just getting out the house with it and get out the email and the DMs and get in person with it and get out in the world with it, So, but I feel we're always going to look back and be like, man, nobody, talked to us and really picked our brains like you did, I feel like. So I really appreciate it.
Shout out to the brain picking. Damn brain pick game be strong out here. You know what I'm saying? I'm joking, y'all. All right, so somebody did have a question, though. They said, what is distinctive about a 2P production?
Man, I mean, I could sit here and, go into this and like that. I'll just say this. I'm working with what I got. And as far as I have some older software, older equipment and stuff like that, that's really outdated by like the current, producer like environment,
Producer recommendations, right?
So
everybody running back to the equipment, right?
Yeah, I hope so.
You do know that, right? Everybody's running back to the equipment,
man.
I just saw Jermaine Dupri doing it the other day.
Oh yeah, the analog for sure.
Just did it.
Man, I wish I see. My
T-Pain has all that stuff still.
Oh man, I love both of them. But yeah, I'm on Reason 5, so all my producers know that's old. But anyways, but other than that, I'm just trying to take it to Texas, even if it's just a little sound in there. But some beats more than others. But so that's as far as anything unique. It's probably those two things.
It's a super duper updated Texas soul gospel. You know what I'm saying? Just think about it. Texas soul gospel, hunting rifles. And and slabs. So you know,
appreciate you, bro.
No, for sure. Absolutely.
Hey, I was gonna say what this guy does. It's like sometimes I hear beats. It's like I would have never thought.
Yes.
How he adds that Texas flavor. Like if someone's gonna tell me, hey, somebody's gonna add a Texas flavor, I was like, nah, I don't think that's possible. This dude comes in just
throw it in there.
Yeah, like he just makes it work, but not like where it sounds forced. Like it'll vibe, it'll hit, it'll ride, it'll do everything, man.
He got this Texas in him. You know what I'm saying? MHJ43 said thank you so much for that answer. He said thank you.
Yeah, thank y'all, man.
All
I feel
right.
like we should talk about all of their styles and what makes them unique. Can't just be me.
Right.
Man.
Wait, it was just. I guess they would just kind of particularly want to ask you a specific question. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It was
listen.
Sometimes specific questions are important. You know what I'm saying? And they don't. Sometimes people don't want to be a general question. Like even when people there'll be places in press conference or whatever, and it's a panel of people. This question is for so and so, right? And it's not that they were being disrespectful to everybody on the panel. That particular person just wanted to know it was something about them.
For sure.
That resonates with them. Right?
I appreciate it.
It's kind of like the Jackson 5, right? Or whoever, whatever.
Yeah.
Everybody ain't there for the same singer.
Right.
That's the way it works. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Everybody has you watch a movie. I might watch a movie because a certain person is in it. You might watch it because there's another person in it. You know what I'm saying? I could care less about that person. It's that person. I'm watching it because of Halle Berry in it.
Star study.
You know what I'm saying? I don't care if whoever else was in the movie.
I feel like another thing that you could do. What's the name? MHJ.
Yeah.
Go listen to For the Kids on West Fuquay Kids. I feel like that those tracks. Is it exemplified? Those tracks represent Second Prayers very well. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like those are really good representations of what he bring. He brings just such a dynamic to the team. It's really smooth. It's really organ driven. It's really like, I don't know. It's really emotional. I feel like I get a lot of
It's at church. That's when that synthesizer lady had in church back there. That's what y'all hearing. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you right now, we're pulling you in.
Yeah.
He got that church flavor because that's where he got the little thing from the lady in church. And so he played in the church. So he pulling y'all in there. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to that. What's her name?
Wait, it was so many years ago.
That lady
we only went there a little bit too. That was just God. But shout out to her.
Shout out to her. God put her there. Put her there to make sure she can give you that thing. Okay, so Buddy Rowe.
Yes, sir.
2 questions. You know how we do it.
Uh-huh.
You learned something last show.
Mm-hmm.
Well, how was tonight? You know what I'm saying? With the crew.
Yeah.
How was tonight experience?
Rewarding. If I had to sum it up in one word, just rewarding. This I think the first time we've been like on a platform like this outside of the studio. You know what I'm saying? Where it's specifically about like talking. You know what I'm saying? And people getting to know us. And I feel like, bro, honestly, truth be told, like I've been around David for like 5-6 years, and this the most I've ever seen him talk in a public setting. You know what I mean? Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
you know
I don't
what I'm
like
saying?
being on camera.
Yeah.
Talking.
Yeah. He talked to me like we talk about different stuff, aliens and all types of just in a public setting. I've never seen him talk like this. And
shout out to that damn 5Cast experience. Let me tell you about the energy up in here. That's what we're bringing here right now. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna bring it. We're gonna make you want to talk, feel good. You feel good?
Yeah.
The chicken was good. Shout out to Classic Cleaners once again. You know what I'm saying? For providing the chicken tonight. Okay.
Yes, sir.
I ain't gonna stop you, but
okay,
cool.
Yeah. So I just feel like it was rewarding just being with my people. You know what I'm saying? Really just like Five said, it's kind of like a bonding experience because I definitely feel like it's more set in that we got each other. You know what I'm saying? And we here for each other. And each one of our success is the other one's. So
That's beautiful. 100% beautiful. Okay, then that other question is this right here. What did you learn tonight besides he'll talk more?
what did I learn more? What did I learn more? Because what did I learn? Okay. Cause I knew all these dudes was like geniuses in their own right. I don't feel like I have like honestly, because like I said, I've talked to them separately. You know what I mean? So like like other people might not have known about the 5 throwing the house party story or whatever, but he told me that, you know what I'm saying? Like I know David's whole story with the Art Institute and the rock band and everything. And then, you know, Second Prayers, with where Second Prayers come from and all that. Like that was a conversation amongst us. So ultimately, bro, just that everybody got each other back. You know what I'm saying? And is solely here for the music and just want to see each other progress. I just found out that 5 was going to school for journalism.
Yeah, I
ain't know that. I didn't know that.
You learn something. You don't learn something out here. You gonna get something out of there. You trying to be journalism, you pay back a bunch of student loans or something that wasn't gonna make him the money back.
But on top of that,
shut up being smart.
on top of that, me and him grew up like we not far in age at all, and we grew up right by each other. So it's just even more insane that if he would have stayed in college, that we would have never met each other, because we grew up right by each other, never came across each other. Man. And then he went to a different high school. I went to a different high school. I went to a high school in our neighborhood. He went to one outside of our neighborhood. And it's like, if you would have stayed in college, that would have been insane that we grew up right by each other and never came by each other. You know what I'm saying? So it's all aligned.
Hey, listen. I'm gonna tell you this way right here. It was great. It was great. You know what I'm saying? The album's gonna kill it. It's gonna do some things that people didn't imagine that it would do. I promise you, it's gonna do that. It's gonna be places that you probably wouldn't imagine it to be, and how it's gonna get there, and the way it's gonna get there. And that's the beauty of it. Especially with the way technology is, it's too easy to get things across. It's really easy now. You know what I'm saying? Before people have to hand people something. Now you don't even have to hand people anything. You know what I'm saying? You know, you shoot them the directions, how to go over here. Hey, hit this, get this right here. You know what I'm saying? And I tell you, she was probably in Virginia in a few minutes, you know, with my son-in-law. He's out there in Virginia. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him. Just made Sergeant First Class in the United States Army. You know what I'm saying? So he's doing a big thing. He got to head the DA. So he got to be sending everybody to where they got to go. So, you know, that's what advancement do. It makes you so you can be in that position, and a lot of people just gonna know him. A lot of people gonna be kissing his behind because they don't want to go certain places. So he's gonna have a lot of leeway to do, but he's gonna know a lot of people too. You know what I'm saying? So and that's just the way this thing works, and that's what it's about. So hey man, I thank y'all brothers for coming through. You know what I'm saying? And ladies, I thank y'all for coming. You know what I'm saying? And you know your wife, you know, we're gonna set that date up for her to come back on the show, so we can get her locked up in here in the next 2 weeks. So we can talk about that. What's it called again? What's the name? A doula. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we're gonna talk about the doula game. You know what I'm saying? The doula game is strong out here. But a lot of people need to understand it. Some people don't know what they know if they see it, but they don't know the name throw them all off. Yeah. Name threw me off. I knew what it was, but I didn't know the name to it. I didn't know I was calling it something else. Lord knows. You know me, I just be all wrong. But but that's what we're gonna be talking about. We're talking about the education of it, and the what people don't know, educating people so they can understand, and people will probably, you know what I'm saying, make some changes to what they have to do. So hey, I appreciate everybody once again. Anything y'all want to say before we go?
Definitely. I got some shout outs, but you know. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead. All right. Well, first I want to thank God. And then that's I'm nothing without God. And I want to say thank you, Mom and Dad. I love you. Shout out my girl, Giselle. I love you. And then I want to say shout out to everybody in Bryan College Station making noise, 25-8, Clutch Society. And I want to say shout out my bro, Track Sounds, N.O. Joe. And shout out to Avenue A, everybody.
Shout out to you, brother.
9 to 5, David.
Man, honestly, I'm just shouting out anybody that just pays attention, pays attention to the music, man. Like you know, they can choose not to listen to our music or even like do anything related to us. Because like I put music out so people can hear it. Like I like listening to myself, but I've told Buddy this for the longest time. That's why we had that connection to be like, man, no one around is really trying to finish music, put it out, and all this stuff. But like I like putting it out and seeing what people think about it. Whether it's good or bad, it's like, okay, you know, you learn from that, and then next thing you put out, you can learn from what you learned before. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but yeah, I'm just shouting out anybody that listens to our music and pays attention to what we do and what he does, and like the whole team, you know, Avenue A. Basically, you know, like I've been doing this, like me and Buddy been doing this on our own, but it's like really good to have a team and other ears around to be like, hey man, I'm gonna contribute my sound and what I know to what y'all want to do, like as a collective. So that's really what I like to shout everybody out too.
I want to shout out all the people that's overlooking me right now. And I'm just playing. Y'all don't get no shout outs. Talk your shit, dog. Well, yeah, but I want to shout out, like David said, everybody that's not overlooking right now. You know what I'm saying? All the people that like, bro, it's so crazy when everything is like a catch-22. You know what I'm saying? Because like we could talk about being overlooked in Houston, but Steve Stout ain't overlooked me. Jason Tatum ain't overlooked me. You know what I'm saying? So it's good. So shout out them. Shout out Steve Stout. Shout out Jason Tatum. Shout out Avenue A, man, because we going up, man. Only up from here, like my boy Five say.
Yes, sir. Straight up, only up from here. Hey, shout out Avenue A, first of all, for having me here, for allowing me to be here, talk my piece, and to share my wisdom, share my talent on the stage, to be able to come here and speak. Shout out to fam, shout out everybody that's just been rocking with me for over the decade of me making music. You know what I'm saying? It's been a long time coming. So just for me to be here in this road, you know what I'm saying, still going strong. That's very appreciative, and just gratitude to everybody that's been rocking. Shout out my girl, you know, she a creative herself. Realm Empire, you know what I'm saying, creating her own industry, creating TV shows out here.
Come on now. Hold up now.
Yeah. She, right here.
I know, but you see it.
You know what I'm saying? My girl Sharice, she go by Queen Storm.
Okay,
you know
what she be doing?
She do art.
Okay.
Selling art. She got her own merch.
Okay.
You know,
What's the merch called?
Queen Art Club.
Okay.
All right. And then she got her own TV show, Nash, that she working on.
Hold up now. Hold up. You better start playing. We ain't got no TV shows.
Straight up.
Come on, we ain't got TV shows out here.
Yeah.
What TV show we got?
It's called Nash.
Nash. Okay.
She can better explain that. But
I'm gonna let her explain too. Don't act like she gonna get out of here without an explanation.
She got the whole studio looking like a grid line.
Come on now.
So
where the studio at?
It's in the crib. Yeah.
Come on, girl. You doing your thing. That's what I'm talking about. No, she better get on this camera. No, you swing that everybody right 2P. No, we about to put her on the camera in a second. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's what we about to come on around here. Come on around here. Come on with the mic with your boo. You know what I'm saying? Let you ladies sit down for a second, man. You can stand up behind them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, let's stand up behind you. You know what I'm saying? This is a support system. I love this right here. You know, don't worry about it, because we got Buddy Rowe, you know what I'm saying, wife, she coming to the show. You know what I'm saying?
Hello.
So who are you again?
I'm Queen.
Because you right here got this old camera in here. You been right here snapping pictures and you know everything. Come on now. She be a film. I just had a filmmaker on the show.
And an industry maker.
And she said, she do the hand too. Yeah. So that means she real with this record. Cut and all this stuff right here.
Yes.
Okay, tell the people who you are.
I'm Queen.
Okay.
I'm an industry maker. I am a filmmaker. I'm an artist. I do pretty much everything. Whatever you need, I got you. Yeah, I just here to support. I'm here for the brown and black people. I'm supporting. I'm just here to support. It's an industry. So.
Right. So you said you got a TV show though.
Oh, Nash, yes.
Nash. Oh, what? Tell me about Nash. So
Nash
know.
Is a futuristic
and how we can see it.
It's still in the process.
Okay, got it.
Able to see it on my independent,
come on now.
Channel.
Look at you, girl.
Industry.
Look at you.
Service.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's an independent show that is all about futuristic music. So
Okay.
it's placed in the 3,000. So
Okay, you going Andre 3,000.
Oh, yeah,
Three
yeah.
stacks on me. She three stacking in 22.
The music would be like in the 3,000.
Come on now.
It's a drama / comedy, and it's all about the drama side of things, but
Right.
it's about where music would be in the 3,000.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it's like actors and actresses and stuff like that. So you got people on deck right there.
yeah.
Cause you know I got
got people signed to my
listen. I got a mean walkthrough. My walkthrough game strong now. I don't know if you know Jacoby. I'm about to be in some stuff she got going on. So you might want to get this walkthrough. This walkthrough is strong, buddy. I'm trying to tell you. If I'm not in walkthroughs in 2022, I don't know what people gonna do. I'm telling you, the G5 walkthrough is gonna be the strongest walkthrough in 2022. I promise y'all. You know what I'm saying? So if you know, hey, sign me up. You know what I'm saying? Put me on the books or something like that. You know, I do what you call that? When you do extras, call me. My extra walkthrough game is strong. You know what I'm saying? I come through on the extra real good. You know, you got extras, we need some extras. I'm right there. There you go. Shout out to the extra game. See, people want to overlook the extras. Them extras make the movie extra. Come on, you can't have that extra if you don't have the extras.
Yeah, it's an empty set, man.
Come on, man. You get it. See, you get it, Rue. You get it, Rue. Everybody don't feel it because I don't care about my name being in the credits. I don't care about that. Listen, they'll know I was in there. But that 5 what, man? 5 just did a walkthrough. Then I have a whole campaign built on walkthroughs. And then I have people want to come to my walkthrough course. Okay? So you got to think outside the box. You know, I'll let everybody else be the main people. I'm just walking through. You know what I'm saying? I have more walkthroughs than anybody in 2022. You know, I know you feeling me. I know you feeling my stuff. Don't take my ideas now. You know what I'm saying? Now you're gonna find some people doing walkthroughs all the time. Nah, I just want to get you on here. And because one, it's about celebrating businesses, celebrating people, you know what I'm saying, making things happen, and that's what this is all about. You know, and pushing people out here on whatever platform. I don't have the biggest platform, but I got a platform. You get what I'm saying? Y'all heard what I said? Did you hear what I said though?
Absolutely.
Did you hear exactly what I said? I might not have the biggest platform, but I have a platform.
Yeah, no,
you get what I'm saying?
A good platform too.
You know, and that's what happens right there. Because we have to start with that first. You know what I'm saying? Because if we say, well, I ain't big as everybody else, and I'm not gonna do nothing. Well, you ain't doing nothing then. Everybody started at one. Everybody did. You know, and everybody's timing, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, man, I appreciate everybody. Y'all see Avenue A up in here. Make sure you download, stream, push them. I'm telling you, because you're going to see it come across my story. You're going to see it come across my post. Push them, push them, push them. You could be a part of, and I'm saying it's that simple. If everybody just watch this right here, you know people. If you like good music, if you like music, you heard it. It's been composed. It's not just some people just sit here and did some fruity looty beats or something. Did I say the name? Fruity Loops? No, you remember that? Fruit Loops? Yeah.
Fruity Loops.
Yeah, this ain't Fruity Loops. We talking about people that actually go up here and really listen to some stuff and make some stuff happen.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, and so hold on, what's Sippy say? This kid's on, okay, I seen that. Yeah, this kid is on 2K and making promos for the Matrix, damn H-Time, Mo City. Y'all got a jewel collectively with them. All y'all got a whole damn jewelry store. You right about that? All the things shining. And so everybody in here can push this right here. If you support me, I'm telling you, I'm asking you, don't support me, support them. Honestly, don't even support me, support them. Don't support. That's why I don't ask for subscribers. I don't ask people to do none of that stuff. I ask people to follow and push the people that I bring on the platform. And as long as I continue to do that, and that's what I've done from day one from my show. I never asked anybody to do any of my businesses, any of my services, and none of that stuff like that. I've only asked people to support the people that come on my show. And if you do that, then for me, that's what works. That's what I appreciate. That means I have done what I was supposed to do. And that's what it's all about. So, hey, I'll see y'all. No, I won't see you next week because I'll be out of town next week. So my next show will probably be week after next because I got some stuff to go do. And make sure on March 30th, you pay attention to that great meet and greet app, you know what I'm saying, Wink and Drink, because we have a major announcement on the 30th. And probably going to shock you, but don't let it shock you too bad. But some things, when things are good, they're just good. But on March 30th, we have a major announcement, and I say it's major. It's so major, it's so major that the world will know it. That's how major it is. The world will know it. Okay, so I'm just letting you know that's how deep it is. Like the world will know. You know what I'm saying? So that's a good thing. So hey, y'all have a great evening. I'll see y'all week after next. You know what I'm saying? And so we're gonna end with that jam, you know what I'm saying? New Era by my little brother. Beat made 18 years ago. You know what I'm saying? By yours truly, G5.
It's the king of love track, baby. Take, wheel. Take, wheel. Everybody take, wheel. Come on, take, wheel. Take, wheel. Everybody take, wheel. We got to speak to me, bitch, I don't give a fuck. Give you a jab to the nose and make you say what's up. I'm in the club, nigga, tuck with the long barrel. When the music stops having singing, not Christmas carols. People hate me, man, I really do know why. They see the wings on my back and they know I'm gon' fly. So what the fuck supposed to do? Just try to please people. Got my NDK crew family and I don't big people. Remember, used to put newspaper in my tennis shoes. Used to walk around in them tennis, the many shoes. For party nigga, I was too thugged out for that. Never told all my enemies I couldn't be a rat. But niggas told on me, nigga, they got it in return. Now in they mama's living room in a nice urn. Fuck you, your whole crew, bitch, cause you gon' get caught. Blow your brains out in your lap, now hold that thought. Motherfuckers, the beginning of a new era. Jay will get in it poppin', nigga, cause I'm so clever. You can love me, you hate me, nigga, but I'm still with it. G5 legacy never in the bitches, the beginning. This is the beginning of a new era. Jay will get in it poppin', nigga, cause I'm so clever. You can love me, you hate me, nigga, but I'm still with it. G5 legacy never in the bitches, the beginning. This just for my killers who just straight up murder. Leave you in the sewer dead just like a next turn. I got connects with the real fucking black mob. And I'm trying to get it right with my man God. So any drama, dog, believe me that there's no problem. Niggas will torture your ass, you wish they fucking rob you. Menace to society, that's my favorite one. Desert Eagle 50 caliber, that's my favorite gun. My next gun, and yes, I'm gunning for the fucking dome. You the homie kid, cause you always running fucking home. MBK got a boy, your house, we'll clap it up. I run my mouth like a big booty bitch, I can back it up. Try niggas on pickups just like they did in Jasper. Keep fucking around, your new friend is gonna be Casper. You gonna be in the casket, people crying and coughing on you. But so many hoes ain't taking that like off on you. Motherfuckers, stop pretending of a new era. Jay will get in it poppin', nigga, cause I'm so clever. You can love me, you hate me, nigga, but I'm still with it. G5 legacy never in the bitches, the beginning. This is the beginning of a new era. Jay will get in it poppin', nigga, cause I'm so clever. You can love me, you hate me, nigga, but I'm still with it. G5 legacy never in the bitches, the beginning. Fuck that shit, bro, I'm tired of being nice. White shit in your head, this mic is not a fucking nice. Like you can turn mics fed, like a pistol, stay with some lead. Like Marita, dog, stay with some bread. I lived in the trailer, not no projects. They still got it, but you wouldn't run on my set. I kill niggas, dog, and also I kill time. Tell out my snitches, head two fucking moms. Niggas tell on me, goddamn, they drop the fucking down. Your brains are gone, now you out of your fucking mind. And niggas know I fight you, bitch, young bitch, strap, but they don't fucking understand to get the bitch to that head, that gun clap. This is the beginning of a new era. Jay will get in it poppin', nigga, cause I'm so clever. You can love me, you hate me, nigga, but I'm still with it. G5 legacy never in the bitches, the beginning. This is the beginning of a new era. Jay will get in it poppin', nigga, cause I'm so clever. You can love me, you hate me, nigga, but I'm still with it. G5 legacy never in the bitches, the beginning.
I made the right decision.
Hey,
I couldn't pass it up.
The last thing I was gonna say, I'm sorry. Make sure y'all go to Savage Yet Civilized. You know what I'm saying? Support my boy Kev. Kev is doing great stuff out there. I mean, he's a y'all already know being a clothing designer is already a tough business, but he does such a good job, and he's like big on quality. And for them to come together for this collaborative effort to come with these limited edition Van Johnson shoes. And for somebody like Van to be from Chicago but living in Houston, and he takes the time to make sure that his insoles, you know what I'm saying, one says Houston, one says Chicago, speaks a lot of who he is, you know what I'm saying? And so I just think it's a great thing. That's why I had to order my pair. And you know, I'm a Chuck Taylor guy. But these right here, these on point. Definitely on point. That gun bottom, it's that classic feel for me, that classic look for me. So it kind of has that Air Max Reebok classic look, you know what I'm saying, with the bottom the way it is, but it's clean shoe. So we're definitely gonna hook up Kevin, you know what I'm saying, and Avenue A, see if they can talk some things so they can, you know, Avenue A will look good in some of these right here. You know what I'm saying? They got different flavors too. So hey, I'll holler at y'all in 2 weeks. You know, I love y'all and I appreciate y'all for always checking out and staying with 5Cast, doing what we do. G5.